Did you actually start?
I did. Hello, people. The game is not up. Let me fix that. How do I?
You just paused every said right now.
How do I stream again, guys?
How do I stream? What is this?
It's been like 6
Oh,
days.
I gotta get rid of the Omni.
$20 to die?
Yeah, guys, if you give me $20, I will die in real life. I forgot to take that off. God, how's everyone doing? I asked that earlier, and Minier says, I'm fine, I guess. Get myself a new set of headphones that did not work because the old ones broke. So do the new ones work or the old ones not work? Did I ever hear the tragedy of Darth Pleases the Wise? I did, Frosty. We have Eugh today instead of Toad, because Toad had to work today.
Oh yeah, I'm here to do everything Toad did, but better, so...
Yeah. How does
That's
it feel
not hard.
How does it feel to be back?
Get on,
Eugh?
Toad.
It would feel good if it wasn't on this case,
That's
so...
fair. That's fair.
Well, I feel like that's why Toad didn't really care that he was here.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't care that much about the last one either.
Yeah, well, we need to get through it because there is a light at the end of the tunnel,
Toad
and that is
requests a
called
game that he doesn't
rest
like a third of
A
the
very
cases.
bright light.
Oh yeah,
I
we're in
don't
the middle
know.
of the court right now, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
Maggie Bird, who is that?
At least I get a start here and not
Oh yeah, you voiced Maggie Bird.
dumb.
An article from December 5th says, I was trounced on my client was found guilty. Right, that did happen. Okay. The job listing things by Mr. Kudo. The lunch special that sucked. Oh yeah, his loan contract. Tenderlender.
I need to get my judge voice ready, hold on. Where's my
Written
water?
by your phony.
Died of potassium cyanide. Right, he did die. Did he not do that? Blueprints of the crime
Water,
scene.
where the frickin' frick did
Right,
you
that
go?
whole thing. Did you lose your
Oh, there
water?
it is. No, it was hiding.
Water.
Dead guy. Just some random
Coffee
dead
cup.
guy. A coffee
Some
cup.
random coffee cup.
Some random coffee cup.
Some piece of paper you found on the ground.
Yeah. A bloody
yeah.
soup apron.
Yeah, a
Potassium
bottle
cyanide.
of
Oh, yeah, it had
drugs.
her fingerprints on it. It was found in her apron pocket, and then the whole prescription bag that had nothing to do with anything. The one broke, so you got new ones that.
Okay.
That's fine. I see.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Maggie Bird.
Judge is back to how he should be.
Mr. Gatto, your next witness, please. Oh,
Wow, you're gonna get all the
I don't know.
voices.
Wait, I'm curious. What did Toad do for his voice? Did Toad do anything?
You don't need to
Yeah.
know. Give us your own spin.
I'm just curious. I'm asking.
It's
Yeah,
just like
what-
a deeper kind of voice, you know, not like super gravelly, but a hint of it.
A deep toad.
A deep toad.
Team Toad.
Yeah, deep toad. Deep toad.
The prosecution calls the lucky old timer who caught the show over a cup of coffee.
Do you know what the show was, Eugh?
I don't remember this case.
Is a look up Maggie Bird's skirt. You gotta
Oh, that's a good-
apparently.
That's a good show. Will the witness please take the stand?
Hey, you still have your bird seed.
Name and occupation, if you don't mind.
He doesn't have a
I
job.
do mind. The name is Victor Kudo, born and bred in the land of the rising
I
sun.
forgot about his huge ass pimple nose. Oh, it's so gross.
If you don't... Oh yeah, he's gross.
Honor and duty are what makes me. Mind you, I can be quite
Stop.
emotional at times too.
Stop with that. Hey, Bucktooth Chicken. We don't need to hear about that, Mr. Kudo. Just tell the court your occupation.
My occupation?
He doesn't have one.
Old
Listen,
man.
youngin', how much
Old
do you
man.
think they call kimono embroidery here?
What? Kimono embroidery?
Camino. I watch too much.
God, you've been struggling to
Onwards.
pronounce words this case, from
I
what
am.
I've heard.
That's what I do, or did, back in Japan. I embroidered family kimonos! Confess, my ancestors were embroidering kimonos before this country even existed.
Really?
Or
That's a long time.
probably.
I don't believe
I
you.
mean, we don't know what country this is anyway, so what does it matter? Wow, a real craftsman. They're a dying breed.
They
And this
are.
guy is also dying.
He is also.
Hey, maybe he can embroider my costume sometimes.
That'd be cool.
Anyway, like I said, there's not much demand for that kind of thing
He
here.
put like a hole in it or something, because he's weird.
So I had to take a job working the cash register at a burger joint, pretending to smile.
Can't believe that he had had to do that. Poor guy. Poor guy. That burger joint would have been better off putting him in the kitchen. Wow. He's right, but wow.
Now then, witness, were you in the restaurant at the time of the incident?
Oh yes, I was eating some seeds over a cup of Javachino.
Javachino? Okay.
Seeds? I don't know what
What
those
do you
are.
think these are?
That was a very interesting sprite.
I see. So you saw everything that happened, Gramps?
Didn't get the coffee cup. I'm never gonna remember.
Did I? Oh yes, yes I did. I saw it all.
Then please, tell the court. We're all ears.
Sure. I'll tell you every last detail.
I can't wait until we get Maya back in here. Not Maya, Mia back in here. Just to make him actually tell the truth. He's really getting into this. Alright, old man, what lies are you gonna tell me today? What I witnessed.
He's not a liar. He's an innocent, honest, upstanding citizen.
He's none of those
What
things.
I
I'm pretty
witnessed.
sure he might be an illegal immigrant.
The young man was reading the sports paper.
That's a lie. That's not a man.
The servant girl brought him a Javachino, but she put something in it.
Is that even Maggie? Did it like I know this. Is that? It looks different. You know what this is making me think? Like I'm probably getting way too ahead of myself
What is it
here.
making you think?
But the back of this person's head, it looks like the girl with the bandages. That looks way more like her than it does Maggie.
I mean, this is a different art style than the profiles. Just mind you that.
That's true. It's just interesting thought.
The man took one sip of it, looked like he was in terrible pain, and then he collapsed.
It was found in Maggie's apron and had her fingerprints on the poison, so...
That's the servant girl, right over there, in the defendant's chair. I remember her
hair
well.
goes like out, but the bandage girl's hair goes down. I know everything about female hair, okay? That's a lie. I know nothing. I barely know anything about men.
Okay, Maggie had a bad hair day that day.
Ah, makes sense.
Mr. Kudo, she is not saying, wait, what? I can't read, apparently. Oh boy, here we go. Mr. Kudo, she is not a serving girl. Please refer to her as a waitress.
I wish you would.
Ah, you are as bad as the rest of them.
What?
All these newfangled words, what's wrong with the old-fashioned ones,
Newfangled?
Judge is like 70 years old.
I think he's probably in his 60s. All this
I know,
talk of
that's-
radios and glasses and wireless and spectacles, I tell you. This guy's definitely older than the judge is.
No, yeah, for sure.
I don't even know if it's lists his age. What is his
Excuse
age?
me?
I must check now.
He's
Probably.
100 billion.
Oh, he's 68.
He's in, so I guess the judge is probably like 60.
Yeah, like this guy looks like he's 80.
Like, it looks like he's probably like at least 5 years older.
It's
than
very
the judge.
like let's be honest here though. Like look at this guy compared to everyone else. He does not look human. Maybe neither does Young.
Yeah, no, Armstrong doesn't either.
But like just like
He just.
look at these men. I don't know why this is so mesmerizing to me, going between these.
Okay, you can stop
Okay.
now.
No, I will never add Maya.
That's Maya. You're adding everyone.
Haha, perfect.
Listen to me, everyone. Don't forget old values. Don't let the good old days slip away.
Shut up, old man.
No!
Aw.
I think it's time to begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Alright, let's see what I witnessed. Cross-examination time.
I hate the old days. Back when we could
That's
be
a
racist.
lie! You just said that's wrong. The young man was reading this. Hold it!
Ah!
So you saw the victim then? You and Mr. You saw Mr. Glenegg? Glenelg?
Glenn Boomer. I wanted to know if Gustin Braun had restrained his championship or not.
So he was looking at the sports paper the victim was reading, huh? And at the location in question, there are partitions between tables on the same side of the restaurant, right?
So what if there are?
If you say that you could see the victim, that means you were sitting at a table on the other side of the restaurant, correct? Why don't
Nah.
you?
Witness is what I tell
Oh,
you.
I guess that makes
I go
sense.
to that place to drink a Javachino.
I was thinking like Victor, that's a V. Kudo, that's a K.
V is victim.
Old.
K is killer.
K is Kudo, actually. Wait,
K-
holy shit. K,
K Kudo, K Killer.
K
It all
might be
makes sense
Kudo. Where is
now.
it? Where is it?
K Faraday.
Okay. No, the image, the letters aren't there, but if K is killer, it could also be Kudo. I'm just saying. Pointing
Okay.
that out there. Important piece of evidence.
I don't go to sit. I don't remember which table I was sitting at.
I don't go to sit, okay. You mean you go there to either waitress? Serving girl brought him a Jamachino, but she holds it!
Don't you interrupt me. I'm Victor Kudo.
Mr. Kudo, that is a very grave accusation. Are you sure about what you saw?
Victor Kudo never makes mistakes. I dot every T and cross every I.
I
What?
hate this guy so much, dude. I see.
My eyesight's fine. The doctor says I only need spectacles for reading and driving.
Those eyes are only really fine when he's scoping out a waitress.
I also saw what the servant girl put into the Jamachino as well.
I bet I know what's coming up, and something tells me I'm not gonna like it. Press harder! Always! Your Honor, we need more clarification on what was put into the victim's coffee. I'd like to ask the witness to add what he knows about the Sue's testimony. You guys like when you guys like that?
I agree. Witness, will you enlighten us, please?
Sure.
Alright, what do you got to add?
There's no question about it. She conspicuously put some white
Hold
powder
it!
in there.
Did she really put that into the coffee?
You doubt me, boy? She took out some small brown bottle and sprinkled it in.
Small brown bottle, white powder. Couldn't she have been adding sugar?
Sugar in a small brown bottle like that?
Yeah.
Like that. Witness, could you please describe the bottle in more concrete terms?
Is he just gonna know exactly what this bottle looks like? I'm getting the
It's
feeling
the
that
bottle of deadly brown poison.
Pink
There's
with
Maggie's
hearts
fingerprints
on it.
found in her apron pocket.
I'm gonna pay very close attention to his description of this bottle.
Huh. A bottle like
No, Gato,
this,
don't
perhaps?
tell him you're cheating.
Oh, there it is. That is the one.
Okay, I guess he's not gonna give it a description. He's just gonna be like, that one.
That's a bottle of potassium cyanide, I presume? So, what did the accused put into the coffee? I think it's clear, don't you?
Ah! The man took one sip of it, looked like he was in terrible pain, and then hold it!
Huh?
He took just one sip.
You youngins, you waste everything.
Really?
This cappuccino's cost $8.
Really? He wasted it, huh?
In the good old days, you'd have drunk every last drop, eaten the cup, and then died.
What? I don't
Okay.
think so. Congratulations. You've earned the title of battiest man to grace the courtroom.
So it was an immediate death? Well, with potassium cyanide, I suppose that is possible.
Yes. Yes. Oh yes, he slumped over without so much as a twitch. I
That's...
felt the Jamachino I just drank turn sour in my stomach.
Oh, yes, I know that feeling.
Let me see if I'm remembering this correctly. Where is his autopsy report? He died between 1:30 and 2:30. What time? Do we know the exact time when the poisoning happened? It must have been like
No,
1:30.
probably between 1:30 and 2:30.
Really? So we just don't have a concrete time. That's all it is. Okay.
And the waitress? I presume she is...
That's the servant girl right
Already
there in the
read that.
defendant's chair. I know, I started reading it anyway, so
Hold
you can
it!
continue with it. Shut the don't
You
ever.
already read that, Scott Soul Gem. You said
I don't care. I can say what I want. It's my
Mr.
character.
Kudo does what he wants.
Victor Kudo transcends voice acting. Did she have any peculiar features that you could identify her by? Ooh, this might be important.
She had her boobs were approximately this big. I voice like
He
that.
reaches into his coat. He has like different sized like.
I have
fingers.
Dang and Rompa-type profiles for every character. Every chest size in Ace Attorney. I know it
I
already.
know it.
I can compare them. The girl who
Not
put
as
Ding
big
In's
as
boobs
Mia
were at
girl,
least
but, you know...
their boobs were at least as big as the ones that are owned by Kyoko Kirakiri.
Yes, of course. Kudo is actually the biggest Danganronpa fan. He has three hobbies that he combines into one: Danganronpa, Ace Attorney, and chest measurements. It all makes perfect sense.
Victor Kudo, you mean not Gato?
Did I say Victor Gatto?
No, you just said Gato.
Did I? I just said Gatto. I meant to say Kudo.
Victor Gatto sounds even worse, I gotta say.
Victor Gato.
Sorry?
You can see all the way up to here. You know.
I don't.
She's practically naked in that
Yeah,
uniform.
you hate that, don't
In a
you?
waitress uniform?
Objection. So the peculiar feature you recognize about the waitress is her outfit. But anyone can just wear such a uniform. Even me! Watch!
Mr. Wright, please spare the court of any further mental anguish from that image.
This game is really funny.
You get all excited, Nick. You gotta keep yourself together.
You excited about putting on the dress? I guess I got a bit carried away.
Yeah, there are other things I recognize about her, too.
Like what? He seems pretty sure of himself. What should I do? Press harder! I'm not convinced that this
Well, I
references
have
the
her
same
bra in my pocket here. I don't know.
I got
this
her
is
panties
proof.
from doing all the Danganronpa free time events.
Oh no.
Sure, you saw the waitress take a coffee over to the victim.
Apparently, it's
But
just
what matters
he's
whether
confirmed
that
a big
waitress was
DR
Maggie
fan
Bride
now.
or not. Bird, not bride.
She will be my Maggie bride.
Maggie Bride.
Mr. Kudo, these other features that you recognize about the defendant.
Maggie must be like blushing so hard and like be super embarrassed. I feel bad for her.
I would ask you to add them to your testimony.
Sure.
Alright, new dialogue.
There is a ribbon in her hair, and her apron straps were loosey-goosey.
Shut the fuck up, Kudo.
They were
Hold
so-
You seem to remember several details about her appearance. But what about the most crucial detail of all? Her face.
As I wouldn't remember this if I wouldn't remember that. As if I would remember this.
Objection! The witness noticed the straps on the accused's apron. He's unlikely to make a mistake about her face.
I would beg to differ, Gato.
That's
She
right, I
likes
can even tell you the
more
color of
than
the ribbon in her hair. It was red.
Red. That is true.
Objection, it's
you
actually
see.
orange red.
It's actually orange. It's actually
There's nothing
sunset.
wrong with
It's,
the witness.
it's actually it's actually scarlet red, not red. I know my Crayola.
My Crayola?
Victor Crayola.
Jig Crayola.
There's no doubt he remembers the waitress pretty well. What should I do? I get the feeling there's something more to this somehow. I do too. Ask about the straps. Mr. Kudo, you seem especially interested in straps. Why is that?
What?
The ribbon in her hair, the straps on her apron. What's the fascination?
Fascination?
He's got one on his head too.
Objection! People have all kinds of fetishes, Wright. We don't need to embarrass the witness.
I was legitimately gonna say we don't kink shame in court, Mr. Phoenix Wright, but that's what he said.
We don't
Alright.
kink shame in here, right? Listen, you youngsters, upstarts, I haven't got some sick strap fetish.
Just like, I don't think so.
I do, though. Is there any relevance to the witness's unusual love of straps,
This
Mr.
is
Wright?
going so many different directions already. I was just curious as to why he was so fixated on the waitress's straps.
I said I haven't got a strap fetish. How many times do I repeat myself?
Very well. Please add
Very-
your fetish to the testimony, Mr. Kudo.
You did not
Very
ask
well.
there.
Continue with your testimony, Mr. Kudo, and make it strapless.
Ooh, like
You might want to
Kudo,
also.
like-
You want to go ask the other question too. Grumble,
Yeah,
grumble.
I know.
Do you think old CD really saw Maggie do it?
You're right, Narwhal. I am streaming right now. You can watch at awokenkyoger.com/twitch.tv/awokenkyoger.
Wokenkyoger.com?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the right address. Well, he probably had his eye
Just
on the
making
waitress the whole time. That's why he was there.
But he was there for the cute outfits, right? Not the waitresses.
Cute outfits like yours, my
Waitress.
I guess. She makes a good point, though.
Hey, did I just say something clever?
No. I wonder if the waitress Mr. Kudo saw was really Maggie. That's what I'm thinking! Me!
That's what we have to figure out.
It was
man.
actually Armstrong.
He just
Sorry, girl. There's man. That's
Maggie.
they're women. Hair.
Uh,
Apron's loose.
I think it was this one.
That's serving girl. That's not the one.
It's not? Well, I'm gonna go through
Remember you added that other one. Waitress, you see her. Oh,
She's
maybe it might have been
completely
that.
naked
Anyway,
in my
uniform.
mind.
Yeah, it was. You added this statement
This
after
one?
that, and this is the last one you pressed because you get the loop back to the beginning. By doing that, so it should be
Objection!
in a second.
You're dumb, says Scotto.
No! Ask how the waitress is back. The identifying features you described are all things you would see from the back.
So what?
Is it possible that you never saw the waitress from the front at all?
Objection! Ha! He's got you there, Gramps.
Thank you, Gato. People normally talk about facial features.
I don't know
when
what I
they describe
objected to, but...
someone. Yeah, he objected. I don't understand. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. But this witness's testimony is nothing but straps and ribbons.
That is harassment, I tell you. I'm not obsessed with traps or whip.
I'm not obsessed with traps. Okay.
Straps or ribbons.
Okay.
I'll just tell you what I saw. Victor Kudo loves traps.
Just like Fred. Just like Fred.
Mr. Kudo, the court requests that you add details about any identifying features.
Traps.
Perhaps you observed from the front. That is, to your testimony.
Yeah, dude, Fred.
Sure. This
It
old man's
is.
testimony is getting longer and longer.
If I can't find a hole in it soon, it'll get even longer, I bet. There's a joke there that I don't want to make. There wasn't anything that I caught my interest about her when I saw her from the— HOLD IT! Are you serious? Have you seen Maggie Bird from the front? You didn't find anything to be distinct, but you did clearly see the witness's face, yes? Yes, exactly, Narwhal, you got it.
Oh wow, Narwhal, you've seen that show?
Maybe. I think we've—
No question about it. I didn't come this far to back down. Now Victor Kudo never backs down.
Backs. That's not the
I
answer.
can't do this voice that well unless I've drunk something recently, which is why I had to get a drink. This
Unless
place
I'm
is turned
drunk.
into a matter. She's interested. She's pretending to be. This place is turned into a matter of pride for old CD now, I guess. I wonder if he really did see Maggie's face or not.
We already saw this.
Did we?
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is the loop.
Concrete proof. So what was the
Last statement. It's obviously that one because you
Yeah, well,
just
yeah.
unlocked it.
Exactly. There wasn't anything that caught my interest about her face when I saw her from the front. Or about her when I saw her from the front.
This is a pretty easy objection. First objection.
Is it the apron that had a bunch of shit on it?
Maybe.
Because it had some pretty big stains. I mean,
Yeah.
I also think literally nothing else makes sense unless she had a scooter on.
She had a scooter on.
Just
Yeah.
wearing my scooter to work.
Objection! Objection! There we go. Mr. Kudo, I would like you to please take a look at this.
Look at this apron. God, that filthy thing would suit a filth like you just perfectly. Actually, it reminds me of what my grandson looks like just after he's done eating.
That's a problem. How much food do you give him? Have you ever seen this before?
Of course I haven't.
Me saying that makes me sound like I'm telling him to feed his child less, which is not what the message I was trying to convey.
Do you think I'd forget something as dirty as that? Well, you
no.
have to.
The Phoenix smirk. The judge.
The
stare.
judge. Idiot.
The audience silence.
What? What is it? Ever since I said you have witted clot, there's been an eerie silence in here.
That word is a very... that word is not okay to use anymore. Mr. Old Timer, we're gonna have to take you to prison. What's wrong with the old words? Mr. Kudo, this apron is the apron worn by the defendant on the day of the poisoning.
Huh?
And as you said yourself, you wouldn't forget something like this. Which means, if you'd really seen this apron before... Yes, you know what I'm getting at. You couldn't have possibly seen the waitress from the front. Phoenix, right?
Phoenix.
Oops.
He's pretty cool. Right.
Witness! You can't just oops your way out of this.
No, he can. It's okay.
Ha! Well, well. Looks like we finally have a genuine trial on our hands. Listen, Wright. Here are the facts.
I can't wait for the day that Gato just says right. It's like the last moments of the game, and Phoenix just goes, "Oh, he said my name." My
And then he's like, "No, I was saying like the other use of the word right."
And he's like, "Oh, dang
On one
it."
of the other ones.
And then the game ends.
And he throws his coffee at him and it explodes, and that's like and it explodes, and then he
My special
he does
blend.
objection,
Bomb.
and he uses the thing to hit it right back in Nagato's face.
It's genius.
On the day of the incident, there was only
And
one
Nagato,
waitress
he like
in the
uses
restaurant.
laser beam eyes to blow up the coffee in the court, and it gets all over the courtroom. And then like it
Everyone
suddenly
gets
like the title card
He's
comes
just
out,
making coffee
and the credits
bombs.
start rolling.
His Jackson name is pretty cool.
That being the defendant, Miss Maggie Bird? Exactly. When that one waitress put the poison to the coffee cup. This old guy was watching.
No, I think it was you, Narwhal. Yeah. Now I gotta check my. Yeah, we haven't dropped any frames yet. This is important. Okay.
Didn't Toad miss the second stream of last case too?
Did he?
I think he did.
I don't remember.
I hope you understand the gravity of the situation. The fate of the defendant may rest on what you are remembering of the seeing. Just tell the court exactly what you saw, Gramps.
You can rely on me, Captain. My noggin's in perfect working order. I can't remember a single occasion when I forgot what a burger customer wanted. You can't remember? Looks like he's more messed up so many times. He's messed up so many times, he's blocking it out.
Very well. Let's test just how good your memory and attention to detail is, Mr. Kudo.
Exactly how long were her straps?
Give me the exact length in millimeters. Tell us what you remember about the victim.
Hell yeah.
About the victim.
About the victim. This is what I remember, and how hot it was.
I saw that word as perky, and I thought this sentence was going
Yeah, I thought that said
somewhere else.
perky too. She was one of those perky young types, you know.
Wearing a broken pair of spectacles.
Whatever. Anyway, he was another one of those pesky young types wearing a broken pair of spectacles. He had a newspaper in his right hand, and a noisy brat kept rustling his page.
Hold it. That's not broken glasses. That's just a weird eyepiece. You are in contempt of court now.
The young man was listening to the wireless. I remember it well.
To the wire.
Then the serving girl in question brought up with a Javachino. Little Fidget picked up the cup with his free hand and took a sip.
The little fidget.
The little Fidget.
The testimony we have
I
just
can't
heard
use the other
was
word.
to test how credible the witness's memory is. It seems to me that he remembers the victim in a great deal of detail.
Deal of tail. Oh yes, I hate those you-know-what types that are so bad about everything. How are we gonna handle this, Nick?
We only need to do one thing. We just need to prove that this old man's memory is shot. So,
Just trip him up, you mean? Isn't that kind of cruel?
I mean, have you met this guy? Do you think it matters if we're cruel to him? I suppose, but it's what I do best. About the victim. Cross-examination. Alright, another one of those pesky young— Hold it! Spectacles.
Dark glasses to you. One of the lenses was green, but the other was broken. Newfangled rubbish. That's why I remember him so well.
He did have some kind of lens over his left eye, but I wouldn't have called it a pair of glasses.
He seems to have been wearing some rather modern-looking shades. Perhaps I should take to wearing some and rival Mr. Gatto's sharp appearance.
We gotta come up with something sharp and quick.
What? Guess I'll wait and see if I should challenge him about the spectacles. Alright, so I'm probably gonna have to come back to that, maybe? He had a newspaper in his— Hold it! The newspaper was a sports paper, was it? I would love it if the judges do that too.
That young hooligan, I nearly asked him, can't you read without fidgeting? Hmm? How was I supposed to be able to read the back page with all the wrestling going on? I needed to find out if Houston Broad retained his championship title.
Oh, fidgeting. It's his paper, not yours. If you want to know so bad, why didn't you just buy your own?
What are you looking at me like that for? How dare you judge me?
Ow! Ow!
You seem to have beating yesterday, by the way. Anyway.
Thank you, Maya. So, he was trembling. Or fidgeting or something. I need to know more about that. The young man was listening to the Hold It! The wireless?
No, the hold it! The Lieutenant Young rascal! In my day, it was one or the other. Read the paper or listen to the wireless.
Did you have the wireless in your day?
I think he means the radio, you dumbass.
Oh boy!
So yes, he was using an earpiece. It's selfish. That's what it is.
It's not wireless. That has a wire in it usually. Back then, at least it
That's
did.
how to power it.
Yeah,
Not like how it
but it's not
transmits
wireless.
the signal. The signal is
I got you.
wireless.
I got you.
And I was straining my ears, but I couldn't catch any of it.
Is he that desperate to listen to the radio?
What are you looking at for that for? How dare you feel sorry for me?
Ow! Can we make a rule to stop people from harassing the court, please? Then the serving girl in question brought over the Java. Hold it! You mean the waitress who you only saw from behind, correct?
No, I mean the Java. Hold it! You're one of those, aren't you? You never let anything go. Is that right?
Yeah, maybe.
What does it matter if I saw her from the front or the behind? My eyes don't lie.
I better not push it until I've got some hard evidence. So I need to give evidence to that one, huh? Probably not necessarily. The little fidget picked up the cup with his free hand and hold it! His free hand?
Yes.
Which hand was that?
When you were listening before, cloth ears? I said he was wrestling a newspaper with his right hand, didn't I? His free hand was his right hand, and which hand was it, you moron?
Ah! Ah!
Ha! Perhaps the great Mr. Wright has 3 hands.
I don't think so. Yeesh. I was only asking. No need to gang up on me and treat me like a freak. The whole point of this cross-examination is to establish just one thing. This old guy's memory has more holes than his slices Swiss.
Guess we need to find a contradiction in this testimony somewhere, huh?
I hate those. Anything will do. In the smallest detail. We just need one mistake and he's ours. So, something about the spectacles. I don't know if I press this again, I'll get any more information. Probably not, but I can see. Spectacles! Dark glasses, newfangled rubbish. He did have some kind of thing over his eye, but I wouldn't call them glasses. I want those. Perhaps I should take them.
Yeah, we should get sharp too.
Guess I'll wait and see if I can challenge him about the skepticals.
The skepticals.
The
Skepticals. Okay. So, based on all that information, the doodles in the victim's handwriting, he couldn't have been handwriting if he was fidgeting with it. That doesn't make any sense. Let's see. Anything that really has much to do with, like, him fidgeting or something like that. There's really not too much specifically about that. Interesting. Let me look through this again. He's only one of those pesky young types swearing up on a pair of spectacles. And a newspaper in his right hand, and the noisy Brett kept rustling its pages. The young man was listening to the wireless. I remember that well. Then the serving girl in question brought over the Javachino. The little fidget picked up his cup with his free hand and took a sip. Okay. So there is a contradiction in there somewhere. I don't think that I need to press anything again, so I probably need to present.
Needs to press something.
Thank you, Scott Soul Gem. He was a programmer. His left eardrum ruptured the day before the incident. Okay, that's interesting. Is that might be important? I completely forgot about that. Did we know why that happened?
I don't know how it happened, but like that's why he had the ear medicine.
I need to press the present button. I see. I totally forgot about that.
You need to present the present button on the statement that has the contradiction, then present the right evidence.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
The young man was listening to the white. Hold up. So he had a newspaper in his right hand, which was, I'm probably overthinking this, but in his right hand.
You can't read with the
listen to
hand.
the
You can't read the newspaper with the hand that has your ear working.
Your ear dies, your hand doesn't work anymore, apparently.
Hold it! Okay. I was wondering if it had anything to do with.
You need to pay more attention to evidence.
Why?
Yeah, because you have
You
have paid the right evidence. You have paid no mind to it at all when going through.
This guy, so
Awesome. Okay.
Just look for evidence that had to do with the victim and what could be determined.
You are right about that. Thrown away by the old man, of course. Nothing like that. Ridden by phony. The wheel guard is all smashed up. I think this
Written
might
by a
be-
phony.
Written by a phony. I still find it strange that, like, he was apparently fidgeting a lot. I feel like that shows that he must have been trembling or something. And he said
I feel like the guy's just annoyed about, like, the movements.
I guess that's also possible.
Like, just how he couldn't read the newspaper.
because his ears were broken.
Photo from the victim. Photo from the victim. A photo of the victim.
Wait, which hand? I'm really good at remembering hands. He had a newspaper in his right hand, so his left
So the
hand.
cup was in the left hand.
Cup was in the left hand. We have determined that. And if the cup was in the left hand, that looks like
You can't really tell in that photo what hand.
I can make a really stupid judgment call.
There is a way you can determine this, by the way.
Isn't there? Where's the handle?
Not. Well, I wonder if you have a. I wonder if you can't. There's a way you can look at the handle
I mean, here.
of the cup. Yeah.
But like, I mean, you could turn the cup in any. Well, okay, no. Ooh, wait, hold up. So that's like a lip stain, right, or something. So if that's the case, that's like where his mouth was, and it's if he's holding it and drinking it, that means that it must have been in his right hand. And if that's the case, I'm just gonna. Yeah. So Mr. Kudo is.
It
Stupid.
feels like a Danganronpa contradiction.
It does. You're right. It totally does, actually. That's actually very interesting. So, what do I do with that? That's a really cool one. I could definitely see myself getting a little bit stuck on.
Yeah, that's probably one of the better contradictions.
Yeah, but I figured it out, you know. I could tell pretty easily that it had something to do with his right or left hand, right? And there's not really too much that you could go off of around that. So really, it boils down to these two pieces of evidence. And if
Your
you
mom boils down to those two pieces of evidence.
Thank you, Scott. That your mom jokes are very good.
Your mom jokes are super good.
So
Back on the Awokenkyoger stream.
so you're able to figure that out, which is cool. That is really interesting, and you're totally right about that kind of seeming like a deer thing. That's awesome. So what would I probably picked up the cup with his free hand and took a sip? It would probably be that one. Objection! Mr. Kudo, do you remember what you were told at the start of this testimony? That this was a way of testing the credibility of your memory?
I know. There's nothing wrong with my memory. I tell you nothing. If I got anything wrong, I'll eat these seeds and sing pigeon songs.
Yes!
Care to tell us where this is going, Trite?
I like contradictions that are basic logic or looking at the evidence instead of reading a description. That's totally fair. I miss those a lot, is the thing, though. Because, I mean, my process is always just, like, glance over the evidence.
You always look at the pictures, you never read anything.
No, I read it, I just don't say it out loud. And I do it, like, quickly, so I miss a lot, usually. But, like, I'll always just, like, glance over things, and if that doesn't work, I'll, like, look at the pictures and, like, read it really quickly. So I do miss stuff pretty often. But I got that one. Scott definitely led me in the right direction a little bit, but I got it, and I'm the best. That's what it boils down to. According to Mr. Kudo, the victim was holding the paper in his right hand, while drinking coffee with his free hand, which would make that his left.
What is this? Kindergarten.
He just died in the middle of his sentence.
Would I like the court to please take a look at this?
Oh, that's the cup the victim used, correct?
Yes. And on the rim, you'll notice the mark left by the victim's lips. The victim's lips.
Yes, there is a stain left by his coffee.
If you consider where that stain is, you'll clearly see that the victim was holding the cup in his right hand.
But how?
Narwhal redeemed his channel message with 100 highlight points. Victor Kudo is dead. Well, Mr. Kudo, the court is waiting for your epic performance. You said you'd eat those seeds and sing the pigeon song. Yes, please do it.
I'm a pigeon.
Mr. Kudo, I'm afraid this is simply unacceptable.
Like traps and straps.
I think the where...
You stupid idiot. Less old man. If you think I'm going to stand here and listen to you tell me that I'm mad, you're wrong. I don't care about that dirty coffee cup. I know what I saw.
You still insist on your testimony?
That young brat was holding his coffee cup in his left hand. Oh, yes, no question. I'm good, law-abiding citizen. I am.
An idea. Are you guys ready for my idea? So, he was sitting at that chair, like the top right? So what if he was holding the coffee cup in his right hand, and he fed the coffee to someone on the other side of the table before it was poisoned, and that's what he saw, and then later the poisoning happened. It's just
anyone
Mr. Kudo
saw the falling down.
What he's talking about. Yeah, Kudo probably just blanked out because he was staring at some straps, and then 5 minutes later he actually drank it.
Maybe
and died.
he just ate the coffee or something.
All makes sense.
He didn't drink the coffee.
Well,
he ate the coffee.
He eats coffee cups apparently.
Yeah, he did say that.
He ate the coffee cup and then died. It's a dead young hotbot. You psyche-haired Yahoo. Or is it both?
Who?
I don't know what you just said, but I'm... thank you, old man. We've heard quite enough from you already. You can please leave my courtroom now.
Don't call me old man.
Don't call me old man. Been around for 68 years I have.
Is this gonna be the judge age reveal?
Listen to what I've gotta say.
This guy is so pathetic.
Wow, I really hate this man right now. I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, but... Sure, why not hear a little more? But Mr. Gatto. But this is my 16th cup of coffee. So this is your final stand.
Okay. Captain? Why does he keep saying Captain to him?
Thank you, Captain. You can rely on Victor.
Why did
Victor. Kudo.
There it is. I was waiting for it. Why does he keep calling him Captain?
Because, oh, Captain, my Captain, I'm the Captain of Captains, I'm Victor Kudo.
Left hand or right hand?
The boy was wearing the earpiece on the same side of the green lens on his specs.
Yeah.
He kept fiddling with it all the time. He was fiddling with it just before he picked up the cup, too. And then he used the same hand to pick up the cup. His left hand.
Okay.
We know that the victim was wearing an unusual monocle over his left eye.
So he's saying that he was fiddling with the thing over his eye, and then he used that same hand he was fiddling with to pick up the coffee.
It wasn't a monocle, Your Honor. It was a small computer monitor often used by programmers.
I don't think that's true.
A monitor? You mean like a television screen? The inside of the lens is a screen that displays computer data. It's called an HMD. It's a common tool in the victim's line of work.
HDTV, DVD, CD, all these newfangled letters drive me mad, but they don't matter. I know what I saw. I saw other letters. I tell the truth.
It's true. He doesn't
You
seem
did
to
see
be
it.
lying.
And it was a fact. It's good old black and white. And I know she remains separated because I'm old and a racist.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. I feel it coming.
Left hand or right hand?
And those.
The boy was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the green lens of his Hold it! So the victim was wearing an HMD.
HDTV, CD, DVD, what does it matter?
It was none of them, actually, but anyway. And you're sure that he was wearing that earpiece on the same side?
No question. I could only see that side of his head from where I was sitting.
This is a very important check of the photo. You can't see his face at all. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty obvious if you look at the floor plans. Wudo and victim. From the
Wudo.
Yeah, from the opposite table, he'd only have a view from the side of the victim's head.
Vicky.
You kept fiddling with it all. Hold it! It seems you kept an eye on Mr. Glen Eugh.
He was getting on my nerves. Rustling that newspaper and fiddling with his earpiece all the time. And then he went and made all that fuss, dying from one sit at Javachino.
You are such a bad person.
I can't believe he died.
Calm down, you young brat.
I said
Go
that
die
last
somewhere
time, too.
else.
He seems like a bad
dignified
person.
young man.
He's definitely
He's not a bad person, he's just an interesting person.
No!
Just looking at him made me suddenly speed up my seed eating. I could have choked.
I don't
God,
like that
him
sentence.
dying could have killed me!
So I take the victim was a walking ball of nervous energy. Interesting. He was fiddling with it just before he picked up the Hold It! The earpiece you mentioned. Which hand did the victim touch it with? Oh,
You're one of those
God.
people, aren't you?
Why do you exist?
Every single line is the same.
You're the type that uses your left hand to get things out of your right pocket.
How? That's
incredibly
difficult to do.
I do that sometimes.
I mean, if you're holding something, it makes sense, but I'm putting my hands
It
in my
depends.
arms pockets now. It's like hard. It's hard to do.
Like, I keep my phone in my left pocket and always pull it out with my right hand.
Why do you do that? I just hand it to my other
like
hand.
torturing yourself, I
I
don't
keep
know.
my keys in my wallet in my right pocket.
Well,
It's easier to just get my keys quickly if they're in my right pocket. And I don't want my keys and my phone in the same pocket because it'll scratch my phone.
just get a better case then, idiots.
Or a
Excuse me,
screen
no.
protector.
Why should I just let the screen protector get scratched, though?
Then don't carry around your keys. Don't drive anywhere.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, just walk everywhere.
Just walk. Or never leave your house. That's what I
It's
do.
easier.
Or fasten your left cuff with your right hand.
You kind of need to do that.
Yeah, wait, what? How do you not? I'm so confused. God,
And
I
when the
forgot all
tour
of
guide
his
says,
lines.
on your right side you'll see the famous blah blah, you're the only one who deliberately looks left. Well, aren't you?
What kind of a fucking moron would deliberately do that? No, I didn't mean.
Yeah, I didn't mean to look left.
No, I didn't mean to. It was an accident. I'm sorry.
Obviously, he used his hand on the same side of his body that the earpiece was in.
Ow! Ow! Ha! Ha! Ha!
I'm dying.
So if he had the HDMD on his left side, then it was his left hand, I guess. And then he used the same hand to pick up the Hold It!
That single statement took like 20 minutes of my life away.
You seem very sure of yourself, Mr. Dudo.
That's because I know what I saw, no matter what tricks you might try to play on me.
It looks like you really did see the guy picking the cup of the fans. It was a dead end.
Well, Nick, what do you think?
I think the guy's telling the truth. But even so, something's not
I think
quite
you're the only
right.
one who thinks that.
And chuck evidence at him until he breaks.
Yeah.
Until he dies.
Yes! God, please. But if he's not lying, there wouldn't be any contradictions in his testimony, right? So, he has no contradictions, and I'm stuck in a gameplay loop forever, and I can't get out.
Yeah, no contradictions at all.
The boy
Ever
was
again.
wearing the earpiece on the same side as the green lens of his spectacles. Yeah, because those two things kind of go together. I don't really think that that's... Right? That, like, is that what he means by earpiece? I don't know, it doesn't matter. I don't think that that's
What?
wrong.
What do you mean? I mean, no, what do you think about earpiece? The earpiece and the lens are two different things, he's saying.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, and he was wearing them both on his left side.
Interesting, okay. I don't think that that's a lie. I mean, unless we have some kind of way to prove that he was wearing the earpiece on his right side, but I don't know if that really... Wait,
Yeah,
wait. The victim was... His left eardrum was ruptured, so he would have... So his left eardrum was ruptured. His left side being the side with the monocle on it. But if his left eardrum was ruptured, he would have been needing to wear the earpiece on his right side. So that's not possible.
Or maybe it was just, I don't know, like some really super advanced hearing.
Ooh, I think I got it. I think I noticed something. Yeah, the earpiece was radio. I thought that after I didn't get it for a second, but so that's got to be what it is. The left hand. It couldn't have been his left hand. Okay, so I got an obscure thing, guys. I'm doing good today. I'm actually like, I'm usually I feel like
God, I'm being so good at the game today.
I feel like if we start in the middle of a court session, I'm usually not as like prepared and
Good?
ready to. Yeah, not as good usually, but I'm on top of it today. I'm noticing stuff. And I feel like stuff that knowing me, I would definitely easily miss. So I feel like I want to present his profile just because that's the side of his face, you know? That's the only thing that I can imagine. Prescription bag might make sense, but that's like a little bit weird. And like you can't really see his. You couldn't really tell if there was an earpiece in his ear based on that picture or not. So I feel like the thing that makes the most sense is presenting his profile. I'm gonna look through these again just to make sure there's not one that's better to present to. Same size of green lens of the specs. Filling the whole time. So just before he picked up the cup, and use the same hand to pick up the cup, his left hand. I feel like it makes the most sense to do earpiece on the same side of the green lens of his specs. Interesting. I feel like this has gotta be what it is, and if it's not, I just need to figure
Super
out
dumb.
what it is. I don't know if I'd say I'm super dumb, I'm just not. I don't know what piece of evidence that I need to present, but objection!
Looks like you're not super dumb.
Let's go. I'm not sure what the relevance of this is, but Mr. Kudo, there's something very strange about your observations of the victim.
What?
What?
You say he was wearing the earpiece on the same side of the HMD.
No question, you can lock me up if I'm wrong. He was from the left ear without a doubt.
Thank God we can lock him up.
I could only see that side of his head from where I was sitting.
What if he was like sitting somewhere and looking into a mirror and he didn't realize
What? Oh no.
and he didn't realize that was not actually real life. I mean, I guess
That was
real
not
life,
actually
but
a real life.
You know what I
Yes.
mean?
Mirrors are not real life.
I don't think so.
What did you say?
You're no doubt unaware of this fact, Mr. Kudo, but the victim couldn't hear with his left ear. His eardrum was ruptured.
Ah.
Traces of medication for his condition were found in his ear canal. That's right. It's impossible that the victim was wearing his earpiece in his left ear, because he couldn't have even heard in that left ear.
Couldn't even hear the word "heard." The very couldn't hear.
Kudo accidentally started to release in mirror mode. Ah, that makes sense. Stop calling him Captain.
Is that true, Captain?
It is.
Pod.
Pigeon. Pigeon.
No, don't.
I love
don't cut
pigeon.
it away. I want to hear it.
He's a man of his word.
This witness's testimony is completely unreliable. He only saw the waitress from behind. And he claims the victim was wearing an earpiece when we know his eardrum was ruptured. Well, Mr. Gatto?
Ugh. I'm steaming. A single drop of milk is all it takes to destroy the pure black magic in the cup.
Okay.
This old man is my drop of milk!
No, we need his highlight.
Quotes by Gatto. This old man is my drop of milk. Captain, are you calling me a drip?
You are. If he wasn't, I am.
This is the victim's coffee cup in which the potassium cyanide was found. The mark on the rim clearly shows the victim picked it up with his right hand.
Okay.
I'll never back down. I know I'm right. The lad drunk his cappuccino with his left hand.
Let
Jesus
me
Christ.
put you out of your
Jesus
misery.
Christ.
Clearly, the victim used both hands.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
He took a sip with the cup held in his right hand, and then switched to his left.
Can't they literally check for fingerprints to see what kind of hand it was? I guess that's true, they probably could do that.
That's what the old man saw.
Object! No. Impossible! The witnesses already testified on numerous occasions that the victim would die immediately after taking the sip of Scot and coffee.
Objection! Which hand the victim used to pick up his cup is irrelevant, Your Honor. The facts still stand. With one hand or the other, Mr. Elg drank the poisoned coffee.
Like this! Sadly, Mr. Gatto, that doesn't wash. The point of this testimony was to establish whether the witness's memory is credible. And the results are clear. The testimony given by this witness is useless.
Just like this witness.
Yeah.
I believe it is time to conclude today's proceedings.
Already? What?
I am satisfied that the witness is not deceiving the court.
This might be a short stream.
Oh,
But
okay.
to be frank,
The next two
his
might be short, but,
testimony
like, yeah, otherwise it would
is
be
a
way too long.
farce.
Yeah, it's better to do 2 short ones than one.
I
like,
do
super
think
long one.
this case in general is shorter than the last one.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, how long do you think we're gonna go today then?
I'm not gonna say. I'm not sure.
Fair enough.
Did you have to be so frank? Frank saw it.
I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo. You can't reach me from there.
His throws are too
I'm
weak.
ordering the defense and for the prosecution to investigate the case further. That is all for now. This court is adjourned.
No, Mr. Kudo. Oh, there's
Oh,
the
wait.
Hold it. There's the hold it.
There's your hold it.
Oh,
Wait!
Dude, I love fruit salad.
If we stop now, where does that leave me?
In the useless pile of trash that you
Hopefully in a jail cell. Leave you, Mr. Kudo?
Thanks to that blue-suited young upstart over there.
Newspapers have saw it.
I'm just a bumbling old man who can't even dot his T's or cross his I's now.
Can you just shut up and never show up again? How is your bad memory my fault?
I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, but there's nothing I can do.
I've kept my mouth shut until now. But there's something else this court should know.
Really, you've held this information from us this entire time for no reason.
What?
There's more?
To be perfectly honest, it might not be anything.
Oh god, it's gonna be the most
But I want another
important piece of
chance.
the
I want
case.
another crack at you, you young shark.
It's going to be the most important piece of this case, isn't it? Me? He's looking at me like I'm some sort of evil shogun.
Well, everyone, what do you say to one final showdown? The final chapter in this eccentric old man's scrapbook.
Sorry, Gramps. I've already had my 17th cup of coffee.
What have you got to lose, Captain? I'll give you all the cappuccino you want if you come to my house after the trial. I'm maybe 68 years old, but Victor Kudo is still a man!
What?
That's enough, witness. I believe it will be quicker for the court to just hear your testimony.
You bet, much, much quicker. I can't believe this is happening.
I know, right?
Ah, you better get ready, youngster.
Get the picture. Just quit throwing those seeds at me, would ya? He's gonna be using some sort of infinite ammo code with that box of seeds. Oh my god, is Phoenix a gamer?
Phoenix is a gamer.
Phoenix is a gamer!
Not a huge gamer.
He's a casual gamer.
Phoenix is a casual gamer.
not
Maya's
like-
Maya's a full-on gamer.
Not like
Phoenix
me.
is a
Not
Phoenix
like
is like a.
me. No, like Phoenix is like not a casual gamer in the terms that like he just plays mobile games. He's got like an Xbox and something at his house, and he plays it like every couple nights when he's just trying to wind down. But he's not like a hardcore gamer like Maya clearly is.
Yeah. Maya's a hardcore gamer. When she's not eating burgers or helping Phoenix out of cases or doing spirit medium practices,
gaming.
she's a gamer.
Gamer.
Those are the 4 things she does. Other than clean-
Only 4.
and if any other time she has to spend cleaning the toilet.
Yeah.
First of all, I want to stress this might be nothing. I'm not too sure of it myself.
That sounds like the entire case so far.
This boy slumped over at the table as soon as he took one sip of his Javachino.
I was really excited for him to leave. I'm just kidding.
Well, the clumsy idiot upset the vase. He knocked it right over. It broke and a strip of cloth covering the table got completely soaked.
The strap. It's the strap of cloth.
The trap of cloth. Well, how about that? Turn things upside down.
Narwhal, a gamer, and a girl. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Is that all?
Do you? Do you? Do you?
Yes.
Do you? Yes, that's all I remember. I remember it perfectly.
Yes, we are.
How could you not?
Yeah, you're doubting me again? You're doubting a poor, old, defenseless man?
No, we are not doubting you, Mr. Kudo.
There is? I don't have any. Unless it's can
Like, why are we here
I get
anymore?
the feeling that there's like a question hanging on everyone's lips.
Yeah. So what? Probably. That's all I can think of anyway. And I have to cross-examine this guy. You heard me? You're not supposed
You've
to
heard
me.
bird brain. You're a bird brain. That's why that's all you could think about.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your final cross-examination, please.
The final showdown. Cross-examination. Hold it! Oh, fuck. Hold it!
Failed.
I think that's the first time I've ever seen that happen.
I've definitely done that before, but I don't think I've done. Oh fuck! Hold it. The court generally prefers its witnesses to make sure of. Its witnesses are sure of themselves, Mr. Wheeler.
Oh, really? Noisy brat.
This is the end of the game. I can't believe it.
I'm
Yeah,
warning
final
you.
person.
I'm more of a savage than a
Mr.
macho
Kudo.
man right now.
What? No, you're neither.
You won't beat me with this testimony. This is the final battle.
He's chucking those seeds harder than ever. I better be careful.
Come on, Nick. Nail him.
Oh, you know I will. You're going to slap down on the table as soon as they took one step over. Hold it!
Whoa.
The court has already heard that testimony, Mr. Kudo.
I know that. I was just setting the mood. How else am I supposed to build up a suspense?
The suspense? What? The judge is like, yes, please add that to your testimony.
Should I work the audience a bit more?
No. Please continue, Mr. Kudo, as quickly as possible.
Alright, now where was I? Ah, yes, the young boy slumped over at his table and...
The clumsy idiot upset the vase. He knocked it right. Hold it! A vase, you say?
Yes,
That was the
there are
vase.
vases on the tables at that place. There are accidents waiting to happen. They're practically begging to be knocked over.
Do I have any vases that I could knock over for the bit? I don't think so.
I
I have one in my bathroom. I could go to get the vase in my bathroom.
You
right
just
now.
run back in the room with it and smash it
Don't
against
worry,
the floor.
guys.
Smash
You're
it
like,
against my computer monitor, and just the
Smash
screen
it.
goes out.
smash it.
Stop the whole stream to get the vase.
Well, he's right about there being vases. I do remember seeing them too.
Yeah, in Kyogre's bathroom.
That vase is fine, though. What the fuck? There was a vase.
There
on
was
the
a
table.
base on the table. It's you. That was Kudo for some reason.
And you saw
Like,
me
there was a base.
Actually, knocked over the vase.
Well, it's hard to say. It's a bit unclear. How do you really define...
Okay, I get it.
I heard it break, and the sight of it sparked in my memory as clear as day.
Maybe it wasn't the vase that broke. Maybe it was the victim's bones.
Maybe it was the victim himself.
It broke the strip of cloth covering the table and got completely sold it!
Maybe it was his bones.
Soaked in water, you mean? But that was soup.
Yes, it splashed on my knee. Me on the knee as well.
I actually still have the water on my knee as
It's evidence.
evidence.
You said you were sitting at a table across the room from the victim, correct? And yet the water still managed to splash onto you.
Yeah, I heard sold it too,
It was
Narwhal.
cold. I clearly remember it splashing on me.
Did the water really make it all the way across the other side of the room?
Oh, I was at the table, by the way.
Oh,
I poisoned him. I was trying to poison him.
I was poisoning him. Well, how about that? Turn things upside down. Hold it! You mean the vase on the victim's table falling upside down and breaking?
The vase turned upside down, and my testimony turning this case upside down. It's a joke. I just wanted everyone to hear it.
You are.
What do you think, Captain?
I hate you. I hate you so much. You are the worst person I have ever come in contact with. I hope you have no children
I'm
so your
impressed.
bloodline ends right now.
Oh. By your ability to waste time.
Oh. Kodo hasn't raised any objections for a while now. April May is not worse. Take that back right now, Narwhal Melon.
April May is lovely.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm calm now that he said that.
Are you?
Yes.
So, you young show off with that scrap of information. I'm throwing down the gun. If I lose this one, I'll take it like a man and admit defeat.
It's really giving you an evil eye, Maya.
He was looking at Nick, not me. Like he's saying, I triple out dare you to find the contradictions in it.
I guess I'll just have to rise up to the challenge then.
Rise if you're prepared for the challenge. Pokemon reference.
That worked surprisingly well, Scott. So, I feel like the fact that the vase is not actually broken is kind of a big deal.
Yeah, I would maybe present that immediately.
But what if it's the scooter? Okay. Let's see. Yes, I want to do it on, first of all, I want to stress that this might be nothing. I'm not too sure of myself. Clumsy idiot upset the vase. He knocked it right over. It broke in the strip of clock and got completely soaked. Probably I guess either would work.
Soaked, like, all over the place.
It's gotta be one of those two. Or maybe it's, well, how about that? Turn things upside down.
Just present your evidence on a statement.
I know, but I need to be sure I know what statement it should be.
Just on
Present
a
your evidence
statement.
on the right statement.
I'm gonna say clumsy idiot upset the vase because he was a clumsy idiot. Where is the picture? Is this the picture? It is the picture! Take hold, what's the button? Objection! Mr. Kudo, this is a photograph of the crime scene.
So what?
Objection, this photo's clearly right side up. Look carefully at the table. The vase is there, completely intact.
Huh?
So you're just fucking stupid! Your Honor, I would like to make this man guilty of being an idiot. I find the witness guilty of all charges. Confetti, yeah! Lost your tongue, Granddad.
I'm no granddad of yours.
Enough. If you throw any more seeds in this courtroom, the cleaners will be here all night.
Ah.
Are you okay, Kyogre? No, I'm not.
Oh, what is it now?
I just remembered something.
Oh my
Yes.
god, can someone arrest him?
Can someone arrest him?
You can base. That was on my table.
Oops, I actually got
Okay,
poisoned and knocked
I-
it over.
I would do the bit of taking off my headset and walking away, but honestly, this guy is not worth the effort of plugging back in my headset after I sit back down, so... What?
Ah, well, you see. It startled me when that young lad collapsed. So I stood up. That must have been when it fell over. The vase on my table, I mean.
Good job, Kudo.
The vase on your table?
Yes, it was on my table.
Was this
Then what the
entire
fuck is the
thing
point?
completely useless? Was all of this testimony absolutely useless?
And that's how my groin came to be completely soaked.
Yeah.
I really don't want to hear about your groin right now. Ah, he talked about his groin.
Look at that groin.
Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You certainly earned your kudos for today.
Please leave and never come back. This man isn't even important enough to be on my tier list.
He's bad
I'd like to
enough
ask a
be
question
on
now.
this.
Have I
I've been any use at all.
So good, British. No,
Fuck
literally
no.
none. You like, I thought for sure you were gonna say this, and it was gonna be like, oh, this is actually important. Maybe you have some kind of use, but no, nothing you have said has been of any help besides determining which hand is freaking drank the coffee with, which makes literally no difference.
Determined which hand I'm gonna slug you with.
Yeah. But he punches his nose so hard it rips off his face, and he bleeds to death.
Perhaps that's something you should reflect on yourself, Mr. Kudo.
Even the game knows he was completely useless.
Well, wait a minute. If that's the case, there's one more thing I gotta say.
Stop existing! Just leave! No one likes you! No one! You did one funny thing, and that wasn't even you who was funny in that situation.
Oh yes, I remember something.
Alright, bailiff, escort the witness out of the courtroom now,
Judge,
before he
thank you.
speaks again.
Thank you so much.
Wait, listen to
He
me.
fades out of existence. Please tell me I never have to see
Anyways.
his ugly nose again. I will...
Well, we seem to have been considerably sidetracked,
Really?
and I am still not in a position to deliver a verdict. The defendant has not been positively identified as the waitress in question.
I know who did it, Your Honor. I've played a video game before, and it's the mysterious woman that walked in for 3 seconds and then left.
No, you're wrong.
Didn't you see that flashback picture, Judge? It wasn't Maggie's hair. Maggie's hair goes more out, like on the, like near the middle, but hers was
Shut
all
up, Phoenix
down.
Wright.
No!
Additionally, there are two disparities in the testimony we have heard thus far.
The mark on the coffee cup that the victim supposedly drank from with his left hand, and the earpiece, which was inserted in his left ear, out of which he could not hear.
Wow, Nick, you did it.
I did it.
I, therefore, require both the defense and the prosecution to further investigate the facts.
Yes, Your Honor.
I hate this case so much.
I gotta mimic that hand movement. I don't know why that's so hard. It's like middle finger is up like that. How does he just do that naturally?
It's not a middle finger.
That's his middle. No, like
That's not that hard, like, at all.
It's hard to. It was. I don't know why it was so hard for me to do it first, but like, I meant his middle finger like being slightly up when compared to the other ones. I don't know why I'm doing this right now.
There is one more thing before I call today's session to an end.
No, there's not.
One more thing, Your Honor.
The witness we just heard from, he is most insistent that his testimony should be of use.
Can we burn him?
So, he summarized it accordingly into this statement.
No! Stop! Just stop! Please!
I will now read to you his whole testimony from the very beginning again.
Even if his testimony is the thing that saves this case, I don't care. I don't want to give him the satisfaction of having any kind of use. He has insecurities about being useful, that much is obvious, but I don't give a shit. That man can rot in a hell with all of his insecurities if he wants. I don't care. Do not give him the satisfaction of feeling wanted or needed or
Okay,
anything.
so we're adding to the list.
I feel like he really likes his
are in.
character.
We're adding old men to things that Kyogre now hates. Cripples and old men.
And old men.
You may each have a copy of it if you wish.
He was pervy to Maggie Bird. He was completely useless. His nose is disgusting. He throws seeds at me all the time, and he wastes my time. He's an asshole. I don't like him. He sits in public parks and throws seed at pigeons. His nose is a pimple. I already said that, and he sucks. That's
And
what
his
he
nose
did.
is a pimple.
I don't want a copy of it.
Whatever. The prosecution doesn't need props like that.
I was really mad, huh?
He doesn't seem that upset. Yeah, I would be too.
Very well. Here you are then, Mr. Wright. There are 3 copies, my own, yours, and Mr. Gatto's.
Yes, Your Honor. When the incident occurred, I broke the vase of my seat. I'm sorry. Yeah, you should be. You should be.
Well, at least he said he was sorry.
I don't care! I'm sorry? This isn't a piece of testimony, or like a 5-year-old's apology.
What the heck are we supposed to do with 3 copies?
Guy, if you saw someone with a nose like this in real life, would you say to them, "Your nose is fucking disgusting, you fucking bitch"? Yes, I would. I would run up to them no matter how far away I saw them.
Oh, that is all. This court is
See them
adjourned.
pretty far away.
Yeah, you could. To be continued.
I hope it
I'm gonna have an
doesn't
aneurysm
continue.
from that man. If I had a nose like that, I would at least have the common decency to hide it behind a piece of cloth or something.
Between a piece
Between
of,
what?
Behind a piece of cloth.
I'll hide it between a
Or
piece
I'd
of
get like
cloth and-
surgery to make my nose not like that.
Like that time Patrick had the nose put on him.
Yes,
and he turned into a
exactly.
huge asshole.
Exactly like that.
Maybe that's why this guy sucks.
I don't
It's
think
his
Patrick
nose.
turned into a huge asshole. You know, he realized.
No, I think he just already was a huge asshole.
Okay, you know what? I will give you that. That is fair.
Because Patrick is kind of an asshole.
I don't think. I can't say Patrick is an asshole. He's just not aware enough to realize the things that he does are not necessarily good. So he's just an idiot. I think. I don't know why we're talking about this
He's
now.
a sociopath.
If I were to make a tier list of SpongeBob and Ace Attorney characters, Patrick would be way higher than that old fuck. I'm sure to say that right now.
What about Patrick with nose?
That's a good question. I'll have to get back to you on that one. January 7th, 12:52 p.m. Wright and Co. Law Offices.
So, how do you think the trial went this morning?
Not too well.
Terrible.
Actually, I feel like I did pretty good. I'm like, sometimes with these...
Yeah, how do you feel? You did really good when it didn't matter.
Yes!
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. It actually, it still matters because I had to move forward, and every challenge that we overcome is another piece of our lives that we must trudge through, move forward with, and even the most insignificant things are that much more important than you could ever know.
We have to trudge through Mr. Kudo.
God, I would love to directly in between, like through him, and then he dies.
Okay.
How do you think it went?
Phoenix says all that.
Kind of crazy in there. I wonder if it killed our chances.
I wonder if I killed him.
Yeah, I guess no, I'm covering that. Hold on, I need a picture of Superman and put it over him. Yeah, I guess I did get out of hand. Mr. Kudo's testimony did nothing to help us. Plus, now we don't even know the identity of the waitress who laced the coffee. All we know is what old Mr. Kudo saw. The apron straps and the ribbon. With the victim wearing an earpiece when his eardrum was ruptured. Interesting.
Talk about a terrifying case of contradiction.
Time to play doctor and find ourselves a cure then, huh?
Yeah, we gotta find one for Maggie or she's gonna have a terminal case of guilty face.
Age, question mark. Oh, I forgot that he, somehow knows Phoenix. I completely forgot about that fact. Okay, any ideas? Examine Charlie. Charlie. A quite decorative plant. He's sort of a keepsake. Something to remember Mia by. Sure, the office is a mess, but I never forget to water this little fella.
That's what I said last time.
It is. God, it was 200,000.
Any ideas? Gotta do any ideas.
No!
Why?
January
She doesn't have any.
You
You
asked her
sometimes
ideas,
get-
she's like, no.
You sometimes get fun texts, so why not do
Don't
it?
like fun. Do you know Gandalf actually Frank saw it? Looking at
Yeah.
the same Yeah.
He left?
What he did? He left.
He left?
Left the call.
He left the server.
Did he? Wait, did he fucking
He
actually?
left the server. Okay, well.
All right, yeah, it's just you and me.
Alright, 2-person stream the rest of the way now.
I guess Maggie's still in custody. He left the. No, he didn't leave the server. He went offline.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, okay,
I thought he left the server because I thought he was blue too.
No, he's red for Trials and Tribulations. Do you think his
Okay.
like I doubt that his internet just died at the absolute perfect time, but imagine hi
Okay,
Scott.
Scott.
What happened?
My internet was being.
Was that
What?
your internet actually just died at that moment?
Yeah.
That
Why?
is the best timing.
That was amazing.
How is it amazing?
Just because you went after talking about the unique text, and then you just left.
I just thought you got so mad that you didn't get the.
Mad at what?
You just left.
Mad at the fact that I wasn't getting the unique text from Maya.
Okay, well, I made that noise when I got disconnected from the stream.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, I was like, and then I'm like, I was about to ask Eugh if he had the same problem when.
You cut out before you asked Eugh that. You literally all that happened was you went yeah, and then you left. And you went offline.
Oh, that was amazing.
That was perfect.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. Or is your internet good now?
Yeah.
All right. Let's continue forward. That was great.
Anyway, but we've got more questions to ask her too. Ooh, I get on a Discord. I'm gonna do that.
Okay, bye, Scott.
There he goes again.
Maggie.
Maggie.
Keep it down, Maya. This isn't a playground, you know.
Anyway, you voiced Maggie, by the way.
Well, she's
Cool.
gone, so
Yeah, I know. I'm just telling him.
we can go to Trapian.
I did update Discord, by the way.
January 7, police station. Criminal affairs dept.
Looks like Gumshoe's not here.
Dang it. Never mind that. What's going on? Feels different in here somehow. It does?
You think?
Where?
Yeah, there's the pink badger now.
We already saw him. Or her.
Her.
Yeah.
It's
Everyone
very
seems to be
applicable to the case Luca's doing. I said that last time.
Cool.
What? That's you, yeah.
What are you doing? Call the officers for a briefing. Wait,
I'm.
can't you shut down the station server? Chief, quit playing on the internet.
But my email pen pal 1337 is the princess.
Alright.
Save it for later. I'm turning it off now.
No! What is that?
It's his online girlfriend.
Everyone's keeping busy in here, huh?
Keeping busy? More like panicking, if you ask me. Something's going on. Something big. Can I talk to anyone? Hello, stranger. This is the chief of intelligence here. He looks lost. Now that his powers, his computer's been cut. Really?
Oh yeah. Well, I guess I'll just have to write her a real letter instead of an email.
Alternatively, you could write up some reports. Just a suggestion.
Dear 1337 AZN Princess, how are you? I'm okay. How was the show last night?
Okay.
Wow, what an awesome job. If you guys intend to resume and become chief.
I mean, you're more than qualified than this guy, let's be honest. Okay, so I don't think there's much anything that we can do here. At least as far as I'm aware. I guess I could examine this man. I doubt it's gonna give us anything, but... That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself.
Even pickpockets can have their pockets picked. That's a keeper. Better to go with something that doesn't sound too much like a slogan.
He must be coming up with slogans for a crime prevention campaign. I'm not sure even he knows what kind of crime he's trying to prevent. You know, you've reached pink strength and you can open a box of goldfish with no problems. Dude, Narwhal, you are so buff.
A box of goldfish? They don't come in boxes, they come in bags. You're a fucking liar.
Have you
Why
not-
would you just lie to us?
Have you not had a box of goldfish?
Like in like a cardboard box? No?
Yeah, they like
I've
come in this
never
really
seen it.
big cardboard box, and there's a bunch of them. And you can just shovel, like you can open it, you can just shovel them in your mouth. And eat all of them.
Goldfish?
Yeah. Like you just, yeah, it's just big. It's a big carton. Carton's probably a better way to put it.
Okay, carton is what I... Okay, yeah. I'd say it's more... It's like... I know what you mean now.
Yeah. Just freaking you.
I just thought you meant like a box, like a Cheez-It
It's
box.
just a box.
I'm like, they don't come like that. Because they don't. They don't come in a
I
Cheez-It
mean,
box.
You're right. Yeah. Just freaking. I just
Doesn't
I had
matter.
those a lot.
They're
when I
good,
was
but they're
younger.
inferior to Cheez-Its.
I would have to. I feel like, unless if we take the goldfish like extra cheddar ones out of the equation, I'd agree with you. But because of the
Well, because there's other kinds of Cheez-Its too,
Well,
so
yeah,
it
I
doesn't
know
matter.
that. I know that, but I like that single goldfish flavor is better than any Cheez-It flavor. in
No,
my
no,
mind.
you're wrong. What about
You do
Cheez-It
realize that
Grooves? It's
people
pretty much
have
the same thing.
different opinions and not be wrong.
It has like
Scott Soldier.
extra cheesiness to the
Goldfish
Cheez-It
is
Grooves.
well, Cheez-Its are good, but
I wanna-
Cheez-It flavors aren't as good as the original.
Exactly.
No, the hot and spicy, the Cheez-It Grooves.
Hot and spicy is good, but
There are a couple really good Cheez-It flavors. Narwhal hates them though, apparently.
what even happened? How did this happen? Why are
I
we
have
talking?
an empty box of original
I want
cheddar
Cheez-Its now,
Cheez-It
or
Grooves.
Goldfish.
I want goldfish. All I know is now I want to get one of those cartons and just again open it because like it works like you could just shove it in your mouth and just drip them into your mouth. You just have so many goldfish in your mouth, and then you chew it, and it's like goldfish, and that's what happens. It's
I'm
good.
eating live
Goldfish.
fish in my mouth.
Goldfish.
Fish.
Not sponsored, by the way.
It's a fish.
Can you send that to me now?
Snack. It smiles back.
Snack that smiles back. Goldfish.
Empty, as usual.
Yeah, and it's lunchtime too. That's it! Come on, come on, come on! Hey, that sounds like... Oh, it's Gumshoe.
Now just call it an 8, pal. Come on, I know you can.
Oh, you're eating it, dang.
He's getting really worked up about something. No, that's the wrong number. Ah, looks like an 8 would have been. Only netted me $5 anyway. What a ripoff.
Okay, Gumshoe.
What's the problem, Detective Gumshoe? Huh? Oh, it's you. I was
Okay.
I was just listening to the radio, pal.
To the radio. Is he, like, using the dead guy's
Yeah, I was gonna
lottery
say.
tickets?
I stole the dead guy's earpiece.
Hey, Detective Gumshoe's having lunch here.
He is. He's having the twin tea set.
What can I say?
Talk to Gumshoe.
I'm going to be back. I need a snack for this investigation.
The snack that smiles back. This is a
I wish it
nightmare.
was, but it's not.
Cheez-Its.
Those are the
I'm
only
just-
two.
And how am I supposed to look at Maggie in the eyes now? You can also get Pringles. You really drove her into a corner, you know.
I love Pringles. I haven't had Pringles in so long. I don't have any snacks in my house. I need snacks.
I just got a bunch of snacks today.
I don't.
I'm full on snacks. I can go get some soon. I probably will after Eugh gets back. You really drove her into a corner, you know.
You're gonna.
I didn't have. Actually, I didn't have to go get dinner. You also blow apart my testimony. Why did you do that? You also always blow. Why didn't you do that?
Sorry. There just weren't any holes in it. For once. Oyster cracker goldfish?
Yeah, what happened? Usually your testimonies are like Swiss
Oh.
cheese.
Oh, like, okay, you mean like, ooh. That's an interesting proposition, Narwhal. I mean,
The crack that smiles back.
would they taste that different? I guess they would, because they had, like, oyster crackers have, like, the, like, layer filling kind of thing. Like, filling. That's an interesting proposition. I wonder how that would taste. That would probably be really good, actually.
Swiss cheese? Swiss cheese Cheez-Its?
Would he prefer crumbly, like, aged Parmesan? Anyway, this case has already been ruled on. There shouldn't be any holes left to find.
So, did Maggie say anything to you? About me, I mean? Well, how did she put it again? I can't believe it, Detective Gumshoe! I hate him, sir. I mean it. I don't ever want to see him
I
again.
feel so bad about that.
Something like that.
No, Gumshoe!
Oh, please, Detective Gumshoe, I didn't mean... Why? Why is this happening?
He starts
Gumshoe
punching.
dying.
He starts punching the picture of Armstrong on the wall.
He's banging his head against the wall, Nick.
Oh man, poor Gumshoe. Okay, that was all. So, do you like the twin tea sets?
I never paid that much for lunch before.
Why did you buy it then?
I was so nervous my hands were shaking. So, how did it taste? Well, for 20 bucks, I guess. I don't know how to describe it, really. It was delicate. Delicate?
Interesting way to describe food. You mean you liked it? Didn't taste bad to you?
What's the matter with him?
This is a man who lives on noodles.
Looks like he's thinking it's
So.
That's it. I've been trying to think of the right word to describe the taste. And I just realized it's bad. That's it. It's bad.
Oh, Gumshoe. That's what I did too.
It's kind of hard to admit it to yourself when you paid 20 bucks for it, you know?
Maybe you should have found out the price after he had finished it.
Hey Nick, maybe that's why Glenelg came here. Maybe he heard about the super fierce twin tea set.
If by fierce you mean fearsome... Speaking of Glenelg, that reminds me. We still hardly know anything about that guy.
Why don't we ask Detective Gumshoe what he knows, seeing as he's here?
Oh boy, here we go.
So what were you all excited about earlier?
No, redeemed his hand with 100 channel points. Bad is the biggest word I know. Gumshoe is so smart. No, bad is the biggest word I know. Gumshoe is so smart. I think that there's a couple words in there that might be a little bit bigger than bad in that exact sentence, but what do I know? That's right. You said you were listening to the radio or something.
Oh, that was nothing. I wasn't excited. Come on, Detective Gumshoe, you can tell little old me. What were you listening to? Nothing really. It was just a daily exercise show.
You motherfucker! It's one.
Pure evil.
What the fuck, Gumshoe?
This lunch special's lobster sure is great.
With a bunch of D's,
He's like, oh, you could
He
see the
says,
Cyclops right now.
he says
can't
it's
you?
so great, and then there's 10 more Cyclops that appear. And he's like, actually it's bad, they all disappear. And why are there tears in your
And
eyes?
he just keeps lying, and more Cyclops keep appearing.
It's like Pinocchio, but with Cyclops. So I think I want to present Mr. Mans to Mr. Mans.
I'm not a detective. 100 Cyclops.
I'm not a detective. Why would he even say that? Why would he say he isn't a detective?
Because he wanted to lie.
So then
wanted
maybe
to
he could
lie.
dream of having a bigger paycheck.
What do you think his actual pay is?
0.
2 cents an hour.
Where
100
is
bucks a
Edgeworth?
week.
Where is Edgeworth?
I mean, he's still
He's on
considered
vacation.
$5 to be low, so it has to be more than $5 an hour. I mean, probably like minimum wage.
2
I don't
cents
know.
a week. No.
There's a minimum
That's what
wage.
I said.
2
Wait, no,
cents
that's
a
not what I
week.
said. I said 2 cents an hour.
That is.
He has to be able to afford ramen noodles.
He does. you're
Yeah.
right, that's very important.
It has to
called
be
him a walking
there has to
computer
be a
at the place
book
where
out
he
there
works.
calculates Gumshoe's wage, and every time Edgeworth lowers it.
What happens is when he crashes though? Does he stop moving all of a sudden?
He wasn't literally a computer, Maya. God.
Anyway, there's nothing between Maggie and the victim.
Yeah, that's what we found out yesterday too.
Hey, Detective Gumshoe, don't you have any information that's a bit more
That is true,
fun?
they are extremely cheap.
Fun? Oh, I know. So, have you paid a visit to where Mr. Elg worked yet? You might as well. His workplace? Where is that? A computer firm called Blue Screens Incorporated or something like that. Sounds like a real stable company. This should be fun, Nick. Let's go.
It sounds like a stable company.
You sounds like a stable company.
Thank you.
They'll be fine. I know all about that high-tech stuff.
No, you definitely do not. Do you remember where you grew up? I wonder about that.
I
Just
grew up
around
in
the
a
corner
place with
from this
absolutely no tech.
You should take
I'm a
look.
master.
A computer firm called Blue Screens Inc. Alright, I just gotta Google that area. But first, I need to fucking...
Come on, you can't break this super hard cyclock.
Alright, pal. Tell me the truth. What were you listening to?
I mean, the number doesn't necessarily determine how hard it is, because in the end of the last game, Matt had like 5 and Adrina had like 2, but you could only
And
break
Wendy
hers
Oldbag
until
had
you beat...
like 7, and...
She had 5.
Oh, was that 5? This is the hardest line in the series. Oh shit, alright, I'm ready.
No way, pal. Now that you've made a big thing out of it, I'm not gonna tell you.
We'll see about that, pal. Considering all the noise you were making while you were listening, it's pretty clear what kind of a radio program it was. I'd say it was related to... Are the lottery tickets? Do I have, like, victim's lottery ticket, I guess? Take that! I'm right, aren't I? You were listening to the lottery results, weren't you, you piece of shit? You thought you tried to win big just like Glenn Elg did.
It's like you can see right through me.
I'm gonna make you wish you were never born! Huh? I cracked him already?
See, pal, that's why I said it was nothing.
The scum of the earth. Unlike successful, I'm back to full health
How
now.
could you lie to me?
The radio.
Usually pretty lucky, so I figured I'd give it a try.
No!
I don't think so. I don't think that's right for some reason.
What's with everyone in the lottery this week?
So, how did it go? I won 50 cents.
That's like half a ramen noodle package.
It's like half my...
That's like 10 ramen. It's better to win nothing than to win half a lousy buck. I was so mad.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
I bought the same kind of ticket as Mr. Elg, see? They got this special radio show where they announce the winning numbers. They even do the drawings live on the air. It's intense, pal. That's not what Mr. Elg was listening to on the day he was murdered.
Murdered? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
He got murdered. Did you know that? Know that?
I didn't.
It's just after 1:30.
God, Gumshoe, you sound like you were just trying to get murdered yourself.
And the lottery results always broadcast?
Yeah, hanging out here around 1:30.
Maybe if I do everything the victim did, I will get killed.
Yeah. Look, I got this flyer out about the ticket.
Interesting. Experience the most thrilling 10 minutes of your life every Monday at 1:30 p.m. thanks to the Millionaire Radio Flyer.
Millionaire Radio? That sounds cool.
I want to be a millionaire.
I want to try it, Nick.
And buy a ticket, Maya, with your own money! Okay, interesting. So that's gonna give us a little bit more insight as to the, as to the exact time of death. Because if he was listening to the radio or whatever, he was doing shit with the lottery tickets. Because he was clearly doing stuff with lottery tickets when he died, based on, you know, the fact the lottery tickets were all over the place. So, he must have died between 1:30 and 1:40, approximately.
He didn't. Oh, he died after he got.
Huh?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Okay. So that's interesting to know. I guess let's
I mean, I think I'm saying he died after he knew the results.
Oh, you're right, he did, didn't he? That's true.
Yeah.
January 7th, Tribune Kitchen.
Huh? Mr. Armstrong's talking to someone.
It's the woman,
Who
I
is
bet.
it?
And who is
It's
voicing
the
this
woman!
person?
It's the murderer! Who should voice
You
her?
want to do it, Eugh?
Okay, whatever. I can do, I don't know, depressed girls. Whatever.
That's what she is.
I'll be back next
Oh
month.
my god, guys, it's a strap. The pants
No!
are a strap. Oi, not sure that a man.
It's a wee.
Oi!
It's not ooey. It's not
Ooey.
ooey.
God,
I'm
what is
amazing.
wrong with you?
Oi!
It's wee.
Have you never stepped out of your basement?
No, I have not.
It's
No,
wee.
challenge, the 100 highlight
Like
points.
Wii
Woman?
U.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, like Wii U? Okay, now that you say that, I'll remember.
The Wii. What?
It's like the Wii U.
If you haven't got it by then, I'm afraid it might get a little hot around here.
Yeah. None I will have everything ready, I promise.
I love fire, you know. I love the way it crackles.
Okay, Mrs. Obvious Murder Person. No. Stop it. I beg you. Stop doing the ding.
Then don't let me down. I'll be watching you.
I saw the back of your... I didn't see the back of your head. Mr. Kudo saw the back of your head, you stupid hair.
I am Mr. Kudo.
No, this is not necessary.
No,
You trust
not-
me,
not.
Mademoiselle.
No N in this.
I
like,
am
it's
not learning French to voice this man.
Talk to anyone, and I'll drive a knife right through your heart.
Oh, no, you don't have to worry. You know, you worry far too much. I clicked off the game. Oh, no, I'm so concerned. Maybe this will help you. Relax. It's the oil of sandalwood.
I do love raw meat from time to time. I'll be taking my leave. Goodbye.
Goodbye,
For now.
lady. Where'd it go? Okay, weird girl that definitely poisoned Mr. whatever the hell his name is, Elg. Ugh, I have the shivers. I must rub some of my oil all over my body before I become a nervous wreck.
I'm going to take my clothes off right now.
Oi, that feels good.
I hate you.
I don't see the problem. I'm reading it like an English person would read letters, okay? How am I supposed to
That's
know
the
that this...
problem, you're
How am
English.
I supposed to know that that's how we is spelled? I've heard
Literally
we-
everyone in the world knows that.
Whenever a French man goes wee, I think, oh, W-E-E, W-E-E. That is how
You're
it is
stupid.
pronounced. That's how it's spelled. I am the one who determines these things because it is my
I
strain.
am French.
I am Merriam-Webster of the French version of that. So
John's. He's like, oh, ooey, ooey. Ooey, ooey.
Ooh la la.
Ooey.
Excusez-moi, monsieur. My eyes! My eyes! Your eyes? If you have trouble with your eyes, you need this. The oil of sandalwood. Isn't this just the leftovers of what you were just using? Oh, Armstrong and Jean Armstrong. Gene Armstrong.
No.
One of those is more right than
One
the
of them
other.
is
Not
right.
Gene.
I've been saying Gene. I don't know why. Like when we were watching
Because
FMA.
it's the same reason you say oi.
No, okay.
You're dumb.
That is
It's
different.
John.
That
It's
is
John
different.
Armstrong. I don't know.
Is it Jean?
It's definitely not John.
It's not John. You're right
Or
about that.
Gene.
It's like a mixture of the two. It's you have to say it with a French accent
I'm not French. I don't have an accent.
because you don't walk up to a French person and be like, "What's up, John?"
Hello, Jeans.
Jean.
You
I
don't
guess
have
Jean
many
would be the best way of saying it.
customers,
John.
Mr. Armstrong.
John Armstrong. John. John Armstrong.
No, you are right, monsieur. But perhaps that is the perfect time for you to visit me, no? That way I can give you my undivided attention.
Jean.
Cook for your little dish, the supreme. I'm putting on a brave face, huh?
I mean, no, Ro, that's probably the most accurate way to get it right.
Zon?
Jean.
Zoh?
Jean.
You sound
Jean
like you're
Armstrong.
dying midway through saying his name.
That's what girls do.
That's what girls do. But you are right. Business is very difficult these days.
Particularly some random depressed girl is threatening to stab me.
Perhaps the name is the problem. People do not understand it. They think it is Trey. I just
You're
want
getting
people to
confused
think
between
that
Miss
my restaurant is-
and John well, you were calling him John Havoc. Go to your watching FMA.
Yeah, that's what I said. Exactly.
It's Gene Havoc.
I've always said Gene. I don't know why I started saying John. I don't. But they think you just serve fast food on cheap plastic trays.
Beating's got a French accent there for a second.
Nick, is that the kind of thing that's gonna make a girl cry?
Have you forgotten about Mr. Armstrong is a man, Maya? But this restaurant is my life. It is everything to me. I will defend it to the finale. No one will take it from me. Not even you! That woman just now. So, who was that woman you were just talking to? Oh la la! You saw that? Well, yes. Sorry.
So, who was she? She looks so polite and graceful.
Polite? Graceful?
And she likes raw meat and fires, right?
God, that's not weird at all.
I'll be back next month. Yuck.
Oh, I forgot that's me. I just said this. I don't. Whatever.
I have to again.
I'll be back next month again.
Oh, that's right. I will be waiting for you.
God, I really love fires. I'm gonna set fire to me. If you haven't got it by then, I'm
don't
gonna
do that!
fire.
You would die if that happens! Now that I think about it. Hey,
Setting fire to yourself isn't normal.
I think it's pretty clear what kind of a conversation they were having.
You think so? Well, let's show them that piece of evidence and see what happens.
I have a piece of evidence.
Yes, you have a piece of evidence that might be of use to this Mr. John Armstrong.
You're dead, Tenderlander. Oh, Tenderlander! So long as that paper exists, I am but a delightful angel. These are broken wings. That was not the right piece of evidence.
An angel, huh? Doesn't bode well when you think about it.
Oi! They keep harassing me month after month. I know it's we now, but I can't say that at this point. It's too
Yes,
late.
you can.
It's
You
too late
can,
to
and
make
you
it.
should.
I say dept. I say whatever the fuck else I say. I must say things wrong. In the end, I had to give in. I agreed to help them.
Help them? With what?
Maybe unfair. If I did not owe them the money, I would have refused. But my hands were tied. Please, what did you agree to help them with? No, I cannot say.
No.
If I tell you, that woman, she will slice me up, literally. Byakuya. And eat me with a salad
Byakuya.
garnish.
Yeah, you don't call him
He looks
Byakuya.
weirdly interested in that.
Yakuya.
Yeah,
anymore.
but that one I learned how to say right. I don't do that with this man. I don't know why.
Byakuya.
I
You don't respect him enough?
I actually like Armstrong more than I like Byakuya. So,
Why isn't he on your bingo then?
on my bingo. That would have been a very interesting character to just put on there. I would have to put him right
No.
next to Polnareff. Ew.
Oh, yes.
I hope he's
Tonio.
gonna literally be sliced up and served with garnish. Yes, Tonio. I'm going to guess that woman has something to do with your loan contracts. Am I right? Ah! Pick up the flower petals really fast! So I'd probably talk to him now.
That's woman just now.
How do I pronounce Jean-Pierre Polnareff then? I say Jean. Is that right?
Jean.
Jean-Pierre Polnareff?
Yeah.
Whenever I say Polnareff's name, I do say Jean-Pierre
That might be why you started calling him like that, because had you seen that when you first watched FMA? Had you seen part 3 yet?
No, you're right. That's probably what it is. That is what it is. You're totally right, because it's like that's Polnareff's name. It's Jean. It's Jean-Pierre Polnareff, and that's what it is. Because I didn't watch JoJo until after we watched FMAB last, which was the first time actually. So, oh my God, we're figuring it out. Narwhal's helping us put the pieces back together. It all goes back
together your life.
It all goes back to Polnareff. It always goes back to Polnareff. That's really
Jean-Pierre Polnareff.
Yeah, that is why. That is exactly the reason. Thank you, Narwhal. You figured it out. The woman was here earlier. I take it that she's, Why has it come to this? What a tragedy.
You're a tragedy.
Suddenly I find myself so deep in my debt. It is a sign of the bad world we live in, Lon. No. I'd say it's more of a sign of the bad culinary skills.
I forgot about that line. It's funny.
The woman who was here. The scary woman. She is from the loan office. The loan office? Is that where you borrowed $500 million from? Oi! Tender lender, this is Scot.
Oh my God, it's so annoying.
How is it that bad?
Because it's such an obvious pronunciation.
It is not! O-E-I! Oi!
That's not even how I would pronounce O-U-I if I didn't know.
And how would you?
You'd be like,
We.
ooh-ee, not ooey.
Look, when I played Bowser, I said this
Ooey.
before. When I played Bowser's Inside
Ooey.
Story, that one box man said
Oi,
that,
oi,
and I
not-
always,
Monsieur
I
Chicken
always,
Oi,
always
oi,
heard that
oi.
is
Oi, 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 oi,
You
oi.
are dumb.
when I was a child,
Ooey.
it was implanted in me. No one was
Ooey.
around to correct me because I read it in my brain. So when I see oi, I
No,
think,
no one
oi.
was around to correct me, but I knew it was we.
Well, you all were smart, and I was not. I
You think
never.
he just started saying oey, 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 oey,
I always was like, oi, oi, monsieur. Like he was like, that's-
oey, 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 oey.
I thought that was how he was trying to get Bowser's attention. Like he'd say,
Oi,
oi, oi,
oi,
monsieur.
oi, oi, oi. Oui, monsieur.
I never
Oui,
claimed
monsieur
to be
Latarta.
smart. Okay, I never once said that. Never.
Okay, well, you could make an effort.
You can become smart.
I was trying to, that line, but I see that, and I think, oi, I don't think we, that doesn't come naturally to my face, because I see that line, Bowser's Inside Story,
Clearly,
Box
you need to
Man,
get put
oi,
in France for like a year and a half.
just for this.
Yeah.
Oui.
Tenderlander, is it? And at this point, I
Catchy
can't
name.
stop.
Just
I
hearing
can't
makes
stop.
me borrow money.
Personally, I don't like toys, dude. Please, you must not borrow from them. If you must, no more than $10. $10? Sounds like your whole monthly stipend, Maya?
Hey, I almost said bitch. I got a bitch more than that. Thank you very much.
So Tenderlander is the loan office you borrowed $500,000 from, huh?
What does that got anything to do with this case?
I hope they do. What? I am a weak woman. When I'm upset, I have to buy something nice to cheer me up. I don't understand Armstrong. Thanks to him loaning me a lot of money, I have to pay back $500,000 now.
Now he's Italian?
I am like a slave. I have to do everything that he tells me.
Who is this he?
La Tiger. Oh! I think I know who that guy is. Do we even have his picture? I figured we didn't. I know who La Tiger is based on his general appearance and also the tiger that was on his shirt. I know who that guy is.
That would be included in his general appearance.
No, I'm more so meant just like his like face looked pretty tiger,
yes.
you know?
I feel like his outfit is part of his appearance.
Well, that's not what I meant in specific.
Generally. The tiger?
We. Yes, the manager of Tenderlander. The terrifying man. The big city mobster. I will try, but I can make no guarantees. When he shouts at me, my knees are trembling and his voice is ringing in my ears for 3 days. As soon as I hear a noise of the battered scooter he rides, I start to cry, battered scooter! A big city mobster who rides a battered old scooter. Does this guy resemble me by any chance? Oh, no. This man has a presence, a most formidable personality, and you clearly, as you say, do not. Although, he does have spiky hair just like you. Oh. At that time I just said, oh!
Oh.
There's a resemblance here, I suppose. Like PFP.
Is he hitting on me?
This was the first time that I noticed that Armstrong's eyes were glistening.
Oh God.
Beautiful. I couldn't resist anymore. I thrust my hand onto his cheek and leaned in close and said, Armstrong.
Maya, get out of
Maya.
here.
You might want to turn
Maya,
around for
lock the
this."
door.
Oh God.
And you know the classic story. 2 men with 1 rose. That's where it goes. That's the saying.
What?
2 men with
That's
1
where it
rose.
goes?
That's
I don't
where
like-
That's the
2
classic
men with
saying.
1 rose. 2 men with 1 rose. That's where it goes.
I don't like that.
That's the classic saying that everyone knows. Sounds like this loan office is worth checking out after all. If you want to visit Tenderlander, it's just beyond Vitamin Square.
Hey, Nick. If you need money, I can loan you some as long as it's less than $3.
Thanks for the offer. Just behind Vitamin Square. Huh? Thank you for your help,
Okay, you
Mr.
have two
Armstrong.
locations you could visit.
Mr. Jean-Pierre Armstrong.
Jean Armstrong. Well, I'm gonna head back to the precincts now.
Yeah, I don't care.
We've got a big meeting starting in a bit.
That was mean. I'm sorry, Gumshoe.
I thought Maggie's case you mean.
I think you mentioned that before, Narwhal.
No, that's pretty much wrapped up now.
At least I think so.
There's another big case going down at the moment, so she's been pushed aside.
Is it about Edgeworth?
Okay, we'll see you later then. Bye, bitch.
No!
Everyone knows Edgeworth is not in this game.
What is... Oh. It's...
By the way, I'm back.
I saw something on my... On, like, the
What
wall.
did you say about Edgeworth not being in this game? Sir, Mr. Edgeworth is... Sir, Edgeworth is like the greatest pal. He's in every game. Look at him. He may be Armstrong. You don't know
That
that.
would be pretty cool. That would
Also,
be
he's mad that you leaned in for that kiss.
Two
He's
men
gonna
in
beat
one
you up,
rose.
pal.
That's where it goes.
2 men in a rose. That's
Edgeworth has a
2
better rose
men,
than that
2
guy.
men, 1 rose. Who knows where this goes?
Ooh, that's good too.
I'm gonna be better.
You better get going, detective, or you're gonna be late.
Actually,
You want a rose too with me, baby?
I've got a favor to ask. It's a big one.
He really does want one.
What is it? A favor?
Yeah, it's for Maggie actually. I was kind of hoping that you'd give this to her for me.
Okay. God, Gumshoe, you are the best.
What is it? It's a lunchbox. I got up early so I could make it.
He is so sweet. It's like, I hate that Maggie's so upset with him.
I've been really worried about her. She looked like she lost a lot of weight.
Dude, okay. Gumshoe would be the best husband. Just to anyone in general.
But he can't afford anything, so not really.
What is that one Justin Bieber song? As long as you love me.
Baby,
We could be
baby,
homeless.
baby.
We could be broke as long as you love me. I mean, that one's also one. That's the only
Despacito.
one. Yeah,
I don't know.
Despacito. What's that one Justin Bieber song? Despacito.
What's that one Justin Bieber song?
Gumshoe is amazing. I would
Go back 10 years and say Darude Sandstorm. Detective Gumshoe. How many weenies are in here? There's no person on Earth who could down this much meat.
Oh, really? Let me prove it to you. And then he eats them all, and he's like, oh, I'm sad now.
There's not a single person on Earth who could
think?
down this
I
much
love
meat.
weenies. I can't get enough of their
Yeah.
tender juiciness.
Alright,
You know
I
what,
feel
I'll
like
let
that-
you. I'll let
that
you
has to
have
be on
that
it.
because
That was put on Phoenix right out of context. It has to have been.
it definitely it was. I guess I'll read it. You think? I love weenies. I can't get enough of their tender juiciness.
My name is not 5 weenies.
So will you give it to her? Give her my weenies, pal. It took me ages to say it. Make him so please, will you, pal?
It took me ages to say, please have my weenies.
It took me ages
Please
to
put
make-
my weenies in your mouth.
Put my weenie in your mouth, Maggie.
I can't exactly say no, can I? A tenderly why is this evidence? A tenderly handmade lunchbox filled the stomach with love and
Mangered.
of weenies.
Maybe I'll eat it myself if I get home.
Don't you,
You don't
fucking
wanna
dare
see
touch
this,
this,
Maya.
Maya.
Don't forget, okay? I'm counting on you to give it to Maggie.
No.
You're not going to? Why would you not do
He's
that?
finally gone. Ugh. Okay, let's see if she's back yet. She's not. Okay, well I guess
She's gone.
I guess she's gone for.
Gotta go back to Vitamin Square.
Yeah, I do. All right. Well, I know exactly where I need to go.
Blue Screens Incorporated, or you can go. Yeah, you have 2 new places to go to. Why? What? You're gonna pick here first?
Yes, I am. Well, I didn't see the the loan place.
Why would you choose here? What if Victor Kudo is
You don't
here?
need to go to the lone. Like, there's 2 places you have to go to right now.
Nope. This is the most important one. January
What's
7th,
not?
Square. I think.
I don't even know what your logic is. This is the most important one.
I like to go to places I haven't been,
I
or
don't
I
see any
have
kind of-
been first. Is the thing with me.
I haven't seen any sign of Mr. Kudo.
And
Do
either
you?
way, I see Bike Man is here, Mr. Tiger, so that's gonna be intriguing. Maybe he went to buy another ton of bird seeds. Kind of hoping you wouldn't be here anyway. At least not for now. Besides, any more seats today and I'm liable to turn into a real phoenix. The scooter.
Yeah. Hey, check this out.
I wouldn't get
We
you
should
close to
steal
that
his
if I were
bike.
you. Otherwise, you might be in for a shock. My phony must be lurking someplace nearby. Just imagine a tiger loose in the city.
Meanwhile, the real Phoenix is like an abandoned chick lost in a vast urban jungle.
Now, that sounds like a good Disney movie. Huh?
Don't worry, someday you'll grow up and become a fearsome tiger too. Don't lose hope.
That's not how chicks work. Why is she trying to pep talk me into becoming my phony? So where is he? Is he in the apple? I don't really care about the fruitiness.
This place is so fruity.
It's so fruity. Look at all these
I am
birds.
so
Oh,
fruity.
look, it's pigeons.
Pigeons, that's not a pigeon, poor things.
And Maya's sad about pigeons existing just in general. Sand! Is that a sandy ghast?
I love sand. Sand is pretty great. I love sand. It's dope.
I don't know why I'm skipping through this dialogue. I guess...
Yeah, I don't know why they.
Oh, this seat! I gotta skip through this one too. Maggie
Orange.
Bird!
Maggie is an orange.
Okay, well, I guess there's
Just wondering what the hell they're talking about. Like, Maggie comes up when you look at the orange.
Maggie
I mean, you can go to Tenderland or back
I
to
am
the other place.
Tenderlender.
Win through compromise. Does that say Byakuya? Did Byakuya sign that? January 7th. Denderlander. Oh god, is
I
Red
don't think that's a
White gonna be
Byakuya
here?
quote.
Is Red White gonna be here?
He's
Off
like
a really strange
in
vibe,
jail or
I know,
dead.
but just like look at this office, it gives me very Red White vibes, minus like the whole American.
Doesn't he had like
Red,
a
White would be
naked
more
It's the
keyboard?
gold desk, and it makes me think of Red White. Looks
I
like
think
the
Red White would have a
Tigers.
punching bag in his office.
No. Okay, literally, it's just the gold desk, but who cares? That is, as they say, a very dead thing. Welcome. Oh, talk about a creepy voice. Makes your soul want to shrivel up and die. Oh, it's her. That was definitely not the correct voice.
You're here. To discuss alone?
No, not exactly.
The manager is away at the moment. Wait quietly,
Dude,
please.
she's so mysterious and cute. She is my new #1 girl.
Do you want my weenies?
She's gone, just like that.
We'll just have to come back another time.
This is the perfect opportunity, Nick. This place reeks of suspicion. Come on, Nick. Let's take a look around, and maybe some stuff.
If Maya ever like leaves and is no longer your assistant, we're gonna have to do things in a much more legal manner, and I feel like that's gonna be a problem. You think it'd be okay?
Of course, no one will ever know.
Coffee?
Ah! Is that an ashtray?
Ah!
I'll leave it here for you to enjoy. Quietly.
Yes, thank you.
Do not touch the desk. Please.
I hate your laugh.
Nick, let's get out of here.
Now she wants to get out of here? No, I must examine that ashtray.
Oh no, someone's dropped the ashtray on the floor. This is gonna be a nightmare to clean up.
Yeah, it's all over the rug and everything.
I sound like a really big space heater once. Cleaning up is such a pain. One of those super antiques, we have to burn a ton of charcoal.
Oh, okay. How did you manage to knock one of those over? Are they supposed to be like super heavy?
Oh, hey! There's a book of matches here, too.
Now that name looks pretty familiar.
Yeah, it means very good.
Matches, huh? Places don't give these out much nowadays. Hey, wait a second!
What is it?
Look what's printed on its cover. It says Trebian. Matches unused for advertising, fine line in tender lender. These matches could come in handy. You might be able to use them.
We might be able to burn this place down.
That'd be pretty good.
Yeah, the pilot light for the office boiler keeps going out.
Swing and a miss, Maya. Swing and a miss. Is the dove in Vitamin Square actually supposed to be a reference to Max? Scott was right. Yeah, apparently. I still don't fully see how, but you know. I mean, I guess
Hey,
I
look at
see
this
how.
Persian style coat. Parisian, not Persian.
It's very
Parisian style coat. It's so chic.
It's very like obscure-ish. It's a reference.
Well, then it was supposed to be in the same game he was in, the case after he was in, I think, too.
Yeah, right. He does have some doves in his hand. I still feel like that's not really a reference to Max. It's just a reference to doves, because doves exist.
He might reference, like, some doves having escaped at some point, too.
Maybe. It's more like a pimp.
For Max's evil dove
It's like
prison.
him cutting knife for fish.
Hey, look at this! I'm pretty sure you can see the doves in other cases in that. I might be wrong about this.
Huh?
But, like, there might be other, like, in the other cases in that game, there might be, like, that references to the doves, too, after that, like, in the final case. I might be wrong.
I don't remember.
You might be able to see one somewhere in the final case.
Somewhere hidden. You gotta find it, dude.
This suit is the same color as the one you wear, Nick.
Is it? Oh my god, it is. The same. The same color as my suit! I spit everywhere. Keep your voice down, Maya.
Nick, you gotta look at it.
Cake, no.
Some cake?
Why are you here?
I'll just leave it here for you.
Yeah, sure.
Where is she leaving it? I want to eat the cake.
Yeah, thanks.
Just wait here quietly. Otherwise...
Sure. Did you hear that, Nick? Wait quietly, she said.
Yeah, sure.
I have my eye on you, only so I can take care of you. Understand?
No, please stop talking to me.
Why do you want her to stop talking to you? She's trying to take care of you.
I don't like her. She's evil.
I'm scared, Nick.
So? What were you getting so excited about before?
Look, on the lapel of this suit.
That's an attorney's badge!
Clearly.
Is the tiger a lawyer?
No way. Look at this thing. It's made of paper. Found at Tinder Lender. Made of cardboard and painted to look authentic. Really? Paper badge headquarters. We just took
For
it.
some reason, your badge totally looks really cheap to me, Nick.
What? Why doesn't anyone recognize an obviously fake badge when they see one?
I'll be back in a moment.
Okay, bye, Scott Soul Jam. Hey, TND. You just relaxed and enjoying the show? Nice, I'm glad. Win through compromise.
Yeah, this case is definitely a show. I wonder what that's supposed to mean.
It must mean something if they... It must mean something if they trouble with a friend like that.
Yeah, well, it still doesn't make any sense to me.
Stop!
That... Ah! Random girl again! That's Tenderlender's guiding principle.
It's a weird principle for a loan company.
Oh? Compromise the customer to win.
Oh!
Oh,
I see.
I see. How about you, Nick?
Yeah, well, as long as we don't have to compromise my hair, I'd say we're okay. Okay, thanks. That's one slogan no business owner should ever have to explain to their customers. Alright, well, thank you for existing, I guess. What is this?
Let's see. This round doll thing is called a Daruma, I think. I figured I'd read a book or two and be more cultured.
Ah,
In
yes,
case you're
culture.
wondering.
Maya is so cultured.
You mean you aren't making stuff up for a change?
I bet you also didn't know that no matter what, he's always right himself. Go on, Nick. Give him a good shove.
Only if I feel like dying.
Now, this yellow thing is a Japanese chess piece. I think of it as a king. I'm no expert or anything, but I'm more of a Ribery person, you know?
Assuming she knows what she's talking about, these aren't exactly your typical mobster wannabe items. They're not trophies, are they?
Hey! There's a piece of paper sticking out from under
It
here.
was. What is it? A repair bill? Looks like he did some repair work on his car. Does he even have one? $15,000 to replace a bumper and a light? That's insane!
The car's registered to the Cavarinis. Davarinis.
So it's not even the Tiger's car? Why would someone else's repair bill be on the Tiger's office? A car bearer bill for $15,000.
This may be loaned
my
them.
car.
Alright, what be next? The carpet, of course. It's an impressive desk and one impressive rug.
It's solid gold, Nick. Gold! Just accept that shine. Only real gold shines like that.
Would you really want such a shiny desk, though?
I don't know, but let's see what it's like to sit on a solid gold disc. Wow, it's completely dazzled.
That's because it's completely dazzling.
I'm completely dazzled. I can see up to my nose in the reflection, And that's gotta be really distracting.
So the desk isn't practical. No surprise there. Cool. That thing.
Like how she said, "Don't touch it," and Maya just sat on it.
Oh, you know, Maya just does stuff. There's a CD player on the desk, but the desk is so loud, so I wonder if you can hear it.
Lid's open. I wonder what kind of music the tiger's into.
Have you finished the coffee?
Ah! Yes, thanks. It was lovely.
So, you drank it all?
I don't like you.
Shit, we just killed ourselves, didn't we? If you touch anything else that doesn't belong to you, there's always another cup.
Oh yeah, I touched stuff and I get coffee. That coffee? It was laced with something. I'm almost sure of it. Oh,
Nick, my stomach, it's killing me.
Wait, what?
Oh, wait. Maybe it was just the burger I ate for breakfast.
I'm worried now. I sure hope so. We better take a look at that CD while we're still alive and have a chance. What the?
What? It's not the rock radio soundtrack, is it? Is it Claw of the Tiger?
It's a demo CD. Is it MC Bomber? First name has been handwritten on the disc in pen. MC Bomber.
What?
This must be the CD Maggie told us about. That's implicating.
Let's listen to it. I bet it's heavy metal.
No way. That woman will make us drink more coffee if we do. Found a tender lender. A sample disc with the name written in marker.
Oh, what? Ooh.
What?
Ah!
Come out from under the desk, man. There he is.
Who voices this guy?
I think that
You.
was Toad, yes.
Okay, I got this. What? Oh my god, this is gonna be difficult. What are you two snooping around in my office?
Nothing. We're just...
Whoa, my precious carpet! You've got ash on my rug. You gonna wash your ugly feet never came through my... You gonna wish your ugly feet never came through my door.
You watch
It wasn't
really.
us. It was already...
You just wanna argue with me? Is that what you're doing? You think you was taking... English is hard?
You think you could take me on? I don't know, something like that.
I'm gonna flatten you stews into pancakes and turn you into my new...
Ah!
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Don Tigre, you're back.
El Tigre? That voice. It's like evil seeping into your head through your ears. Hey, lady.
I'm sorry, Don Tigre.
Can we learn your name yet?
I knocked over that ashtray earlier,
And
and...
then he punches her, and it's bad. Because abuse is wrong. Ugh. What, she got a death wish or what? Yep, thought so. Thought so.
Oh, right.
Huh? Violet.
Forget about it, Violetta. It's nothing.
What?
I ain't gonna get mad at you. You're too cute, you hear?
I don't agree with that. That's so unfair!
Here, have some cookies. I just baked them. And you'll need some strong espresso while you're discussing your loan.
Okay, Violetta. Is that like your daughter or your girlfriend or your...
Oh, Phoenix.
Yes?
You was either crazy or just plain stupid to chase after me. I worked so hard, but now you's gotta come and mess up my plan.
So it was him.
God, I wish I could get red skin like that. Yeah, but I don't care. No one gets in my way.
What?
That's funny.
I mean, excuse me? What? I don't understand, dude. Dang, I wish I was a tomato. Why did Eugh mute?
Hey, you's left the little girlie at home. You shoulda, never mind. I can't speak words.
I have a few things to...
God, this is gonna kill my voice.
It totally is. Maya says, ah!
No questions. This is the last time we meet.
Oh, does he just leave? Okay, bye. Wait! Please! Well,
That was pretty weak, Nick. You waited until he was out of an earshot before you shouted at him.
if you want to talk and hear you scream, hold it either. Hi, Violetta.
The espresso.
I have to like pause for a certain amount of time each time.
And cookies.
This woman's definitely not good for my heart. Now, what was it the tiger called her? Violetta? Oh, we can talk to her now? I don't really want to do that.
Just leave.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Bye. Okay.
Not sure if I should be
Yeah,
here
the
right
punching
now.
bag is the only other thing that I can look at.
What's this?
It's a punching bag. You wouldn't
What?
be walking around.
No way! You wouldn't catch me walking around with a bag like that.
What do you mean, walking around?
Design's gross to start with, and it's way too heavy to be practical. Why is it called a punching bag? Don't people know that messenger bags are in?
Okay,
I
Maya.
knew it. I was right before. Back at the trivia. Paris fashion is much more my thing.
I really hope she's pulling my chain on this one. Alright, well that was an interesting line of dialogue. Hello, Violetta, Tender Lender. So, I'm kind of curious about your company, Tender Lender.
With the warm and friendly atmosphere you'd expect from a family-sized business. A conscientious rate of interest, and an attractive repayment policy.
Why do I get the feeling this sentence is not going to end well?
We will tenderly lend you that little bit extra here at Tender Lender.
Yes, $500,000.
Hey Nick, things are a bit tight for Wright and Co at the moment, aren't they? I mean, there's that $500 you owe me for the card game, for starters. Why don't you take out a loan?
Would I like to get a loan from a place like this? Not so much.
Tender Lender is on your side.
Please never exist. Let's say I'm late with my repayment. What happens then?
We'd give you some more coffee. Strong coffee.
Can you make it any more obvious that you're a murderer, or are you just a really not stupid, are you a really good red herring? Right. I think I'd rather skip time.
Hey, just remember, I can make strong coffee too, Nick. Strong tea as well.
You don't understand what's happening, Maya. So, you know about the incident we were investigating at all?
What incident?
Well, Amanda's poisoned at a restaurant just near here. That incident.
Well, let me see. I was here that day with the manager.
The manager being the tiger.
Furio Tigre.
Furio?
Tigre? That's where the tiger thing comes from.
Zin Ehop's got a real name. Nick, hurry up and find out more about him.
Okay, I guess. I will present to you him. Can I ask you about the tiger? I mean, Mr. Tigre?
Cookie?
No! No!
Sure.
How do you like my cookies? I baked them myself.
Go ahead, Nick. The honor is all yours.
No. ladies first, Maya. I wonder how I look at this. I just don't get it. What are the tiger and the scary girl doing working together?
We are lovers.
Epic. It's not exactly coming across in your tone of voice.
And I owe Don Tigre my life. He's the one who saved me.
So, when you say lovers, do you mean like you two like to get physical with each other, or do you just like stare longingly into each other's eyes, or is it more so like an Armstrong Phoenix Rose situation? I'm confused.
Hmm.
The tiger saved you?
Please, address him properly as Don Tigre. Otherwise, I'll have to.
Let the what kill me? Okay,
I'll
do
address
it.
you
Okay,
properly
okay.
as Don Tigre.
Of course. I'm sorry. You saved your life? Would you like to know how that happened? Can I ask about that in the talk section? I can.
No.
That's not.
I'm very
What?
frail, you see.
Are you like that one character from Meet the Robinsons, whatever the fuck his name was?
Just recently, I died. Once.
Oh, that's cool.
Can you explain that sentence a little bit? Just a tiny bit, please.
Hmm. You died?
About 4 months ago.
What? What?
The doctor said to abandon all hope.
Oh, okay. Like that kind of died. I guess they were expecting him to take a boat ride across the river Styx.
But Don Tigre, he saved me. He gave up everything.
Everything?
When I found out what he had done for me, I was happy.
And I was never happy before in my entire life.
No offense, but I'm finding that a little hard to believe.
I decided I'd pay him back with my life by serving him coffee and espresso.
Okay, that's one way to do that. I still wonder about what's in your coffee. So, is that why you got that bandage around your head?
This?
Oh, this is just my strap to arouse old men. So, what's the story with the bandage?
I can actually take the top of my head completely off.
Really?
They put it on after the operation.
Operation?
This is eerie. This is like music.
It's just a little injury.
Like a
little
huge operation
fatal
where her head, whole
injury.
head comes off, and like could attach other head.
Oh, that would be so epic.
A fatal injury?
Maya just suffered one herself by the sound of it. So that's the injury you were talking about before when you said you had died once. Well, you're a person. What? Oh, she's a bitch!
Oh, she's a bitch.
That's a large amount.
Do, do, do. She really creeps me out, Nick.
Same here. We gotta find out the truth. So she's lying about everything. I guess
Do, do,
doesn't hurt to
do,
try that.
do, do.
Alright, Viola. I don't understand you. The head bandage! You said the bandage around your head was from an operation? You also said you suffered a fatal injury to the head, correct?
Yes, the operation was very difficult, apparently.
So are you.
Now, by fatal injury, you mean you were hurt very badly somehow, right?
Okay.
The injury in question have something to do with this? I don't know. I don't know if I had... Ah, yes, Gumshoe's lunchbox. I don't think that I... a car repair bill, maybe? Take that! I have here a car repair bill. From this, it seems pretty obvious that this car was involved in an accident.
Let me see that. This bill is made out to the Cadaverinis.
Yes, it is.
I don't think I ever introduced
Is your
myself.
name Viola Cardovini?
Tell me, what do the Cadaverinis have to do with me?
Something tells me she's not about to say hi and introduce herself. Alright then. Your relation with the Cadaverines is very strong. And this is why I don't think I have any evidence to prove this, so I'm gonna need to find some of it. Unless, you know, I do have one and I just don't know. What if Victor's testimony? Yeah, I'm gonna need to come back to this. So I gotta find out why she is has her last name. Okay, bye, Violetta. I don't think I have enough evidence, yes. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. Okay, bye-bye.
There's some places you can go right now.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I can come back here. January 7th, Vitamin Square.
There he is. Old Sadie's back feeding pigeons again.
No!
There, take this and this and this and get out of my park.
Get away from me! Ugh. Like I thought, he's really mad. Come on, Maya. Just keep your head down and let's sneak away while we still can.
What? Why?
Ah!
Hello, old man.
What are you doing, Maya?
I don't know how much is really left. If it's like a good idea to stop soon or wait to the end of this.
To the end of the
Of
investigation.
the investigation?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think we're about halfway through the investigation right now.
I guess it would make sense to stop early because the last case is going to have interesting.
Yeah.
things
What do you
happening
think? Do you think the fourth case is gonna be one stream, or do you think do you think it'd be a good idea to like do part of it next time and then finish it? I mean, obviously you wouldn't be there, but like because you played the game.
One stream?
You
It's
think
a short case.
Apparently. Jeez, one stream? That's even a possibility.
It'd be a long
actually,
stream.
Yeah, I do
again,
think.
It would probably be
I
better
think
to
so.
split it in two, don't you think?
I mean, it would be a one long stream, but it would like not be. I don't know.
I think it'd make more sense that way, honestly.
So to do one stream.
To do one long stream.
Narwhal agrees with that. I don't really have much of a basis to go off of.
You don't have it, so should we stop in that soon then?
Yeah, probably. Maybe at the.
Okay, just go to the new area, finish there, and then stop then.
Oh, already? Okay.
It's not the end. I'm just saying it's a good stopping point.
Well, yeah, I know that that's not the end, but like I wasn't expecting to.
It's still like half an hour or so. It's
Still-
not that soon.
I know,
Like,
but I don't know.
you still have to talk to Kudo too, and then go to a new area and talk to people there.
I mean, that's totally fine. I don't have a problem with that. I just wasn't expecting because I knew you said it was going to be shorter, but I guess I don't know.
This is 2.5 hours so far.
That is, you're right. I feel like 3 hours is like my minimum.
Well, it'll get to that point. Anyway, hey, he just turned his back on us.
And I guess when you said that, I was thinking it was a little bit closer than it was because you're right. It's still gotta do a little bit. So that's what we're doing. I'm not surprised. But I really hurt his pride in court this morning.
Hey, Mr. Kudo.
What?
Pigeon. Pigeon.
He's just saying a song, you know?
What if Kudo? What if Kudo gets a redemption arc? I know that he.
What if Kudo is MC Bomber?
In reality, I know Kudo does not need a redemption arc. He didn't really fucking do anything. But what if he gets a redemption arc? He literally did nothing.
Look, we need to talk to you, alright? Out with the demons on good fortune. Oh, seeds. Shell splinters. Painful.
I always knew you were a demon, Maya. That's mean. Oh god, this song. Hi, Mr. Kudo. Sorry, I forgot to say Kudo was actually the best character in the 7th game. Oh, I see. I'm sorry about what happened in
Ace
court
Attorney, Victor Kudo.
Kudo.
Ha! Everyone will be talking about me behind my back now. A dirty old man who's been too busy looking at the servant girl's backside. That can't even remember her face. A filthy, depraved animal.
Not at all completely the case.
Are you listening to me, boy? I don't care what you say. I saw that waitress put it in. She put in some white powder into the young lad's Javachino.
And if you look at her hair, it looks a lot more like that hair than it does that hair. I'm just...
Yeah, it looks a lot more like Viola's hair than it does Maya's hair, you're right.
That's not who I was on.
No, it was who you were on
Was
when you
it?
said that.
Well,
Yes.
I moved to Maggie. And I was
Yeah.
looking at Maggie, so...
Maya, you did it.
We hear you. Another thing, that young layabout was wearing an earpiece. On the same side of the lens as his broken skepticals. We're really sorry.
I'm not that sorry.
So I made a little mistake about the vase. So
I
what?
don't blame you for that one.
I know what I saw. I tell you.
Okay. Take it easy, please, Mr. Kudo.
Take it easy.
Take it easy.
Don't tell me to take it easy, you spiky-haired kook. Take this.
Kook.
I don't know. I wanted to use a different word. You said yourself you were a craftsman, right?
Craps, man.
Ha! The modern world casts craftsmen aside in droves.
Space Kook from Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated.
Surely it's not like that. Kook was a better word than what he used. I come from a long line of craftsmen, right back to the time of the Shogun.
Kook is usually used for, like, old men, and that's not... He was referring to us, so...
Maybe he doesn't believe that
Kook's
he's old.
defined as a crazy or eccentric person.
Really? Whenever I've heard the word kook, it's referred to, like, an old man.
Do you hear me? I didn't become an embroiderer. I was born one.
I'm really sorry you were born then.
Actually, I'm kind of in the same situation myself.
I love hating
I-
old men.
I wanted to stick my fingers up that dribbling old judge's nose.
Respect your
Me?
elders.
What did I do?
Respect your elders. Judge?
Dude.
Also?
And scream right down his ear hole. Objection!
Mr. Kudo gets an objection.
He should have.
Oh, so did you want to become a lawyer when you were young?
Yo, do the man for divine karma objection.
Why?
Just do
I
it.
thought you were gonna do it. I was expecting a why.
Yeah, right?
I guess I'm just a mindless Von Karma bot.
Objection! That was
Objection.
There it is. There's the classic.
Objection!
I don't think that's
Water.
quite it, Maya. I think he's.
I thought you were doing good.
That's all.
I've got a tsunami of frustration inside, and it's ready to burst out. That's another Easternian context.
If we let him start rambling now, we might never shut him up. What should I do?
Suck it up.
Yeah, I have to. Alright, are you ready to read a bunch of lines? He doesn't.
Yes.
I miss Von Karma Narwhal.
I guess I better let him talk. So, there's not much call for craftsmen these days, then.
Of course not, you idiot! And all I'm good for right now is running errands. Errands? Everyone takes advantage of the elderly. Buy some bread, Gramps. Take the dog for a walk, Granddad.
Buy some bread, Gramps.
Feed the pigeons, old man. What am I, some sort of 2-bit hand community handyman? Well...
Yes.
Who's telling you to feed the pigeons?
Buy some bread, now that I understand. But what's the point of feeding some seedy pigeons? Why don't people say what they mean? Get lost, that's what they're trying to say. Oh yes, I'm just an inconvenience, you see. At home, at that restaurant, I just get in the way, don't I?
I'm sure you don't. He's lying.
Except you do.
Wait a minute. What did he just say? At home and at that restaurant? Hold up. By restaurant, are you talking about Trey Bien? Did you get asked to run an errand there too?
Yes, I did, the very day that young brat was poisoned.
Now you're becoming important. What? I don't know why that was so intense. So on the day of the incident, what were you asked to do?
Glad you asked, boy, because I'll tell you what I was asked to do.
I was asked to kill him.
All of a sudden, that young lad slumped over on the table.
Oh yeah.
Serving girl collapsed. And I broke that vase. It all happened so fast I was under the daze, you see. The owner shouted over to me.
Excuse me, you call the police.
Call them yourself, I should have said back, but I didn't think of it at the time.
That's not running an errand, that is calling the cops!
So, did you end up calling the police? Like I said, I was in a bit of a daze.
Did you call them on your cell phone?
God, you look like I have one of those newfangled thingamajigs. I went out looking for a payphone, of course.
Do you ever wonder what Kudo's seeds taste like? No.
Do you wonder what Kudo's seed tastes like? You went looking for one? I couldn't find one right away, you know. Wandered for about 5 minutes or so.
It tastes like soy sauce.
5 minutes?
So for 5 minutes after the incident happened...
Yes, sir. The owner was at Tribune on his own.
Why didn't you mention this in court this morning?
Well, if I would have given me the chance.
I don't know if they're good, but they might just be eating them because...
But you all bullied me out of the courtroom.
Well, we did... No.
Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You've certainly earned your kudos for today.
Wait a minute. If that's the case, there's more. There's more I've got to say. Oh, yes, I remember something else.
Nope, you can't speak anymore. Bailiff, escort the witness out of this courtroom.
It's not my fault. You're the ones to blame.
Hard disagree, Mr. Kudo. You could have at least told us before we got to the court.
Is it really that important that Mr. Kudo was the one who called the police?
Maya's lying now, too. What's important is the unaccounted time before the police arrived. Alright, see you later, Narwhal. Thanks for stopping in, dude. The victim was dead, and Maggie was unconscious. Which leaves that woman, that man, alone in the restaurant. Why do they keep doing that with him? Mr.
He does it
Kudo-
to himself, too.
He does, I don't understand. Might have been chased out of the place on his purpose.
What do you mean?
Cause Mr. Armstrong man was talking about in the restaurant when Violetta, that was her name, was there, and he was like, I didn't want to have to do that, so maybe he got him out because Violetta was killing him because I don't know why, but maybe a certain someone didn't want him in the restaurant.
Ah! Oh, sure. You go ahead and say I was the way as usual. I suppose I should have been getting myself covered in pigeon poop.
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
We need to get more details about exactly what happened. From Maggie. And from Mr. Armstrong. Awesome. I have so many places to go now.
Anyway, go to Tribune.
Okay.
And then go to Blue Screens Incorporated.
But
And then after you finish up there, you can end.
what if I want to go to the kitchen?
Fuck that. No, you could do all the stuff that you can get to advance to that part out in that direction the next later.
What if I want to dance to the music?
Too bad. Go to Blue Screens Incorporated.
What if I want to
We gotta start
Too
dancing.
What if I
bad.
want to imagine Phoenix and Armstrong dancing together?
With a rose
Yeah.
between them.
Well, if you go there, if you go
Shoulders
there, you can't imagine it
moving in
because you'll be
rhythm.
seeing him, and you can't imagine it.
It's so
His
romantic.
beard unwinding as Phoenix puts the rose inside of his facial hair. It untwines. and
Okay,
goes
go to
back,
fucking.
And he has the rose stuck on near his chin, and they dance, and they dance, and then they fuck, and they fuck.
of
and
course.
That's what I'm imagining right now. Okay, let's
God,
see.
you should write a
Mystery
fan
Incorporated.
fiction. Okay, these guys look.
Oh
really
shit!
good.
Another character's here.
Yeah.
Look at that
I guess
guy's
I'll.
neck.
Oh, I guess I'll do this character. I know his neck
You
is
see
weird.
his neck? What the?
What about his neck? It's totally normal.
That's so not.
Does your neck not do that?
Look, his head is like fully facing up, like that's the normal position, and his neck is so wrong.
Clearly, I think it's his back. He has some real bad posture issues.
Oh God.
Wow, this place is so high tech. You can almost hear the music from the third case of the last game playing.
Yeah,
You can almost smell the electricity in the air.
it's a computer from they can't work without electricity. Who are you?
I guess I'll do this person
Oh,
because you're
hi.
the other person.
Hey, yet another character that I've never seen remotely.
Oh, hello. I'm sorry.
Access is restricted to
Oh, God.
authorized personnel
She
only.
the robot waifu.
This laboratory is a computer programming laboratory. There are far too many trade secrets that could be leaked.
Why were we able to come in the first place?
Wow, what secrets?
Yeah.
Tell me your
Everything
secrets
is
now.
classified. No information can leave the building. Understood.
Can you like move Maya? I really want to look at the guy's neck again. Who's this woman? She's like a robot from some kind of whacked educational show.
My name is Lisa Basil.
Lisa Basil. Is there a pun in there?
You might wanna think about Glenn Elg's name.
What? I don't. Oh wait.
Something you pointed-
Lisa. Oh yeah, you're right. It's a pan. It's a
Palindrome.
Palindrome.
I'm the company director.
Director? She's human? She seems more like a ghost in the shell.
Human?
Ghost in the Shell? That's an anime I haven't watched. That thing over her eye. Isn't that the same device as Glenn Ellis?
That's a DMH, right?
Nice try. But it's the other way around, Maya. It's an HMD!
All because all of my programs here at Blue Screen Incorporated are supplied with HMDs.
Maybe it's just the way that I'm saying the lines, but it feels like Phoenix is being very mean to Maya today.
Then, do you write programs too? By the way, this character earns the award for least important character ever.
Yeah,
I was
really.
kind of gathering that already. I can't believe they chose her over Wendy Oldbag.
No, I just enjoy wearing this. They are pretty cool, I wouldn't
They
mind
could
one.
have, like, replaced her with Larry, and, like, Larry got a new job because he got fired, and it would have been epic. Because then Larry would have been here.
No, I don't think so. Larry isn't qualified for
so you
this
went
job.
here.
Larry wasn't qualified for his last job. What do you mean?
Larry isn't qualified for anything.
Exactly. So, what exactly is this firm's business?
I guess he was qualified
I
to
will
be a
try to
Santa
simplify it
man.
so that you can understand.
You think that's her natural hair color?
We analyze the data management systems required by certain branches of
I don't
industry,
know. Her hair looks like it's made of metal.
and then deliver optimum operating systems and source-level components to them.
Really?
You lost me on the corner of analyzing management.
It doesn't matter.
Weird people.
You got that much, right?
The software we produce is distributed on CDs.
CDs?
CDs?
I know CDs.
Kudo
Yes,
says he loves
compact
CDs.
disc, digital optical storage media.
A DOS. Of course, CDs are used for software as well as music. No one uses CDs for music anymore unless you're my sister. And
It's a
not
small
person.
firm, but all of my employees are first-class programmers. Let's ask one of them what they are doing.
Please, no.
Excuse me, what are you working on right now?
I'm researching the impact of time slicing copyright zoology as a shared global variable. Obviously, program structure heavily influences so the codependence of global variables and memory overheads and discuss the exaggeration.
That guy literally just said a bunch of programming terms in like with a couple words in between. That's all he did.
Well, you get the idea. This is the sort of thing that we are involved in.
Can you program
Did you
people
get-
in their neck?
Did you good people follow all of that?
No. I
Yeah?
understood a lot of those words, but they were not in a cohesive sentence.
We don't need sentences in technology land.
What happened? You know about what happened, right, Miss Basil?
You mean about Glenn being poisoned? Yes, I know. It's terrible. Can you tell us anything that might be helpful? I don't think so. A police officer was here earlier too,
Was his name Gumshoe?
but I couldn't tell him anything either because the waitress who committed the crime has nothing to do with Blue Screens Incorporated.
Oh,
Oh.
right. I had to think for a solid second why we were here in the first place. I'm like, yeah, she does have nothing to do with this. Wait, why are we here? Like, oh yeah, murdered man. How about Mr. Elg's
That's a
desk?
good reason.
Have you cleared it out already?
No, not yet. It's this one,
Is
right
that
in front of you.
piles of cash?
What?
Is that what that is?
What,
That
what are you
green
talking about?
in his drawer?
Those look like post-it notes.
It's
No,
like
not
cash.
yet. It's the one right in front of you. If there's anything that might be useful to you, you are welcome to take it.
Like all this money?
I guess there might be some clues here somewhere. Okay, bye, Mrs. Lisa. Lisa.
Basil.
Lisa.
Lisa Basil. The Basiliest of Lisas.
These pillars almost look like they're moving. It's kind of unsettling.
They just look a bit twisted or warped, whatever word I'm looking for. The office is designed to have a futuristic feel in mind. Futuristic?
I wouldn't want to work at a place like this. The atmosphere's kind of weird.
We tried to imagine what things might look like in the future when we designed it.
You mean you wouldn't want to
It
work
helps
as Lisa Basil in
soothe
her
and calm the
flashing
soul.
suit?
You can't work for her anyway. Your name isn't a palindrome.
You're right.
On second thought, I agree with you, Nick. This place is really unsettling.
Can I look at his neck specifically? Fucking look at that thing, dude.
Yeah, that guy has been in that posture for over 24 hours.
It's not good.
He might be stuck there permanently.
Wow, I bet that's where the pro and programmer comes from, huh?
Yeah.
I guess I
Then
shouldn't
just-
be
then
restoring
it
my
just be
lawn rolls.
grammar.
Gotta expand my skill set and all that.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Maybe I could become old CB's apprentice.
What about your spirit medium training? Anything else besides the desk that I can look at?
Hey, look, Nick, it's a supercomputer.
I think it's servers.
It looks like it's really smart and wise, doesn't it?
Computers are only as smart as the humans who use them. More like
That
the
explains why
humans
we
who-
don't use the computers in our office.
It's more like the humans who make them. Actually, I'm just gonna say that you work there too, Maya.
No, I would say that the stuff you could do with the I'd say that's fairly accurate. Please, don't argue with us about something that's so
Yeah, I
trivial.
guess it depends on what you're using them for.
Otherwise, the computer will laugh at you. She said she'd laugh at us, Nick.
She's a human, Maya, not a computer.
Maybe.
Alright, all
For
that's
now.
left is the desk now.
She's just unimportant enough to kind of be, like, interestingly unimportant. You know what I mean?
What is interestingly unimportant?
Like, I don't know.
I don't either.
Like, there's a lot you don't know about her, is what I mean. Whoa, look at this desk, Nick. What a mess.
Looks pretty average to me.
But you can't get any work done if everything all over the place like this.
You think? Your whiz kids can work under any condition, you know?
Puffy Maya face.
Puppy Maya.
Why do people do that in like anime like stuff? Where just they puff out their mouth like that? It's like, is that like cute
she's
to people?
Frustrated.
Yeah. Do people do that in real life? I don't think people do that in real life. Do you do that, Eugh?
I feel like that wouldn't really express my frustration well.
Like, is there a person out there who does that in real life? I wonder. I just
Maybe some like super weeb.
the super weeb, yes. Yeah, probably. I guess that would make sense. But like anyone who just like did it normally, where does it come from? I just don't understand it.
It comes from
Where does what
Jigglypuff.
come from?
Just the puff face thing that we were just talking about.
It comes from
I can only
Jigglypuff.
imagine it's based on reality.
But who does that? I've never seen.
I
anyone
don't
do
know.
that.
All of
Maybe it
Japan.
happens in Japan. Like the eye thing, they don't do that here, but they do it in Japan.
The eye thing.
What eye thing? What are you talking
Pull
about?
down the eyelid and you stick out your tongue. It's Pokemon a lot.
I've definitely seen people do
Kyogre
that
just muted himself.
in other places.
I don't know why he muted himself, but maybe it was to do-
Anyways, I guess we're to keep you guys
something-
entertained currently.
Yeah, I don't. Did he say he was going somewhere?
No, I think he's getting raided by Miss Lisa Basil.
Oh, is he? Lisa Basil is fucking reading him. I see.
Or maybe it's
Lisa
Kudo.
Basil.
What the fuck are you doing?
My sister was saying goodbye to me. She's at my house. Okay, she's trying to hint that I should tidy my desk more. Clean up my desk when Maya stops asking silly questions. No hurry then.
Hey, this calendar.
Is it important?
It's got a horse.
It does. What about it? This is another hint about tidying. You can forget it.
Someone's marked December 3rd in red pen.
Was that the day of the murder?
No.
Doesn't really say. Well, I guess we'll never know. December 3rd? That's the day Miss Helen was murdered! I was right! Is there anything else?
Your mom. Yeah, it says meet with the tiger.
Tiger? Glenn's calendar added to the court record. That's pretty interessante. He was totally meeting. Well, I mean, we already know that he was like across from him or some shit, but he was meeting with him at the restaurant. The tiger was like, I'm gonna make my girlfriend kill you. I saved her life from something. And he's like, oh, you're funny. And then she's like, hi, I'm Maggie Bird. I'm poisoning your coffee. He's like, great, I'll take a sip of that. And then he fucking died, and that is exactly what happened.
Maybe the coffee was good at least, though.
Maybe. I didn't really add that part. I can add that to my testimony.
God, before I died, I gotta say, that was some really good...
Alright, so it seems like the only other thing left to check out is these post-it notes down here, but maybe there's something else cool, like this ceiling fan? Is that what that is? That looks more like a ventilation system?
No.
This guy has glasses.
How is that even a fan? That's not even close to a fan.
I know it's not a fan. Like, it looks like a fan without the blade.
God,
so
this is a circular fan.
Dude, look at this beautiful looking fan right here. Maybe it's just like
Okay, so just the dance
But what if there's something else?
to look at or to do, because there is something you haven't done yet and looked at. You just passed it.
No, I know. I already mentioned that. But what if there's something else besides that?
Fuck
There's not.
off!
Why?
You see something, click on it.
Why do you have such a problem with the way that I do things, Scott?
Because it always results in the same thing. You just tend
Going
to take
across
10
the
minutes
screen.
to do to actually get to,
just need to know.
the thing you saw 10 minutes before.
Oh, look, you can click on the post-it notes.
These
Oh, look, you can click on the post-it
seem
notes.
Very important, so I need to do everything else.
Oh wait, you can click on the post-it
Oh,
notes.
post-it note.
Alright, I'm almost done. Just gotta keep checking.
What even is there to miss?
What the hell?
pillar?
How is this possible? This
Careful, there's a secret passageway in the pillar.
It's only like
There actually is a secret passageway.
Oh, it's Proton
Yeah.
Toad!
What?
Toad,
He's not supposed to be here.
at work.
He was. He got home early, apparently.
No, he's actually on stream at work.
I can't believe Proton Toad's here.
No, yeah, I am. I'm just outside.
Oh, fair enough. Toad,
I
I
we're
thought
gonna-
I'd say hi.
I was
What's
all
up?
excited, like,
Dude,
oh,
we're,
we're gonna
like,
finish
finishing.
FMA today.
You're like
And
finishing?
you
Well, too
ruined
bad.
it.
I'm here for like 6 more hours. So
Oh my god.
Okay, I'll see you in 6 hours.
really,
I mean, I'll be up then, so...
Toad will need to sleep at that point. And
I can't feel my legs.
Oh my god. It's
What?
first-
Is
and
it-
you've got 6 more hours.
Ew, this
because
song
it's
is
cool.
fine.
Okay, but what did he say?
Okay, I don't know.
I don't know. There's a guy coming, and he just. I don't know. I'm gonna assume that's what happened.
There's a guy coming! Like, it's just some customer or something. He just...
Imagine if customers walking up, they sees this employee on the phone, he looks at him, there's a guy coming, and then he screams.
Toad just, like,
He
runs
froze
into
his
traffic.
phone.
Toad runs into traffic just to get away. God, okay, I lost my place. I gotta restart. Let's keep
I'll kill you.
Okay, post-it notes.
Wow, look at this mess that we totally didn't pass over a lot.
Looks like
Whoa, I just saw this mess. What kind of betting tickets?
For betting on which horse will win that given race. They're horse racing tickets. I feel like
This guy likes gambling.
I've screamed a lot today.
Maybe you have.
When Toad came
I
in.
have.
Because of Kudo, which is
Yeah.
very good reason to
Yeah,
scream.
also
So joying. I was like very confused. I'm like,
I
And then he
heard his
said
voice. That
I
was
saw he was in there for like 30 seconds before he actually said something muted.
that was just my natural reaction to hearing Toad at that moment. Was just screaming, "Ah, it's Proton Toad!" Like, I wasn't expecting him, and I hope that my mic wasn't being too loud, but whatever. They're horse racing tickets.
Oh wow, his drawers are stuffed with these things.
What's up
His
with all
pants?
these tickets, though? Glenn Elb's losing horse.
Clearly,
tickets
he's not
race
as lucky as Gumshoe.
This many tickets would get you what? $1 down at the recycling center? But I didn't know you were so hard that you'd try to profit from the dead, Nick.
I'm just taking them as evidence, Maya. Okay, is that all?
Yes, now that you could do one more thing with her.
Like, do I present her something?
Yes, you present her something.
I know who I can present to her. Yeah.
Herself!
Victor Kudo!
Victor Kudo!
What did I do? I
Would you
don't
mind
know.
taking a look at this?
You
I'm sorry, who
actually
cares about
presented Victor
code?
Kudo
Sesame?
to her.
Wait, what?
You- It's not Sesame, that must be your mother's maiden name. You skipped that.
You skip. Alright, hold on.
This!
Skip
There's
all
no way
this,
that
skip all
your
this,
password
skip
is
all
always the
this.
same thing,
Okay.
Maya.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, I showed
You
her
did
the
it
Turtles badge, apparently.
Accidentally.
No, I realized that I didn't show her Vector Kudo, but Okay.
Would you mind taking a look at this? I don't know why you skipped all the dialogue.
Because I accidentally hit that instead of Victor Kudo. I didn't think that was
Whatever
very
was
interesting.
important, what if that was important dialogue?
That's why he's presenting it again. We can re.
Yeah, I know. Don't do that. Okay, I am sorry. This data is restricted to the super admin restricted desktop. Accurate access password protected.
Wait, my attorney's badge is.
Super admin restricted desktop. Access password protected. What? This is madness.
No, Maya. That is Sparga. She wouldn't tell us unless we say the right code word.
A code word. Sesame. If it's not sesame, then it must be your mother's maiden name. That's how it always is.
Okay, I was so confused. There's no point in having a password if it's always the same thing, Maya. I guess she just doesn't want to talk about this. Maybe we should talk about Glen Elk. What do you say?
That was my line, but whatever. Now you know who you actually
Victor Kudo!
Yeah, would you mind taking a look at this? What's your
No.
password's maiden name? Mother. Oh
I've
my
got
god,
you
master
again.
password, super sorry, Sparta. Sorry, wait, Glen Elg is probably what we should be
Sesame.
talking about.
Glen Elg, where is he? There he is.
He's right next to Gumshoe and Maggie.
About Mr. Elg.
He was the top programmer. I would even say he was a genius.
Why did she move slightly to the left? Just a
But
Yeah, that was weird.
he suffered from one or two bugs in his personality.
bugs?
And in
He
his
had to do that
brain.
to like point at his profile.
I
Oh,
guess.
like what? He was a bit of a loser. Perhaps that would be the best way to describe it.
Wow.
That's what got him into trouble. What's the matter? He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a gamer genius.
Gamer?
So, he was really no trouble at all. A model employee.
Hey, wait a minute. Just now you said something about him being in trouble. Gotta find out what this trouble was exactly. Then gotta talk to her and get Lynn's troubles. About Mr. Elg. Is he in some kind of trouble?
I'm sorry. Why would you think that?
I thought you said something about it just now, Mrs.
Nope, never said anything about that word.
Why do you have a cuboid earring also? It's a very interesting fashion statement. You said he got himself into trouble.
She's wearing a suit with flashing lights.
Yeah, what's wrong?
You don't think that's an interesting fashion statement? That you notice the earring, but nothing else.
You make good points, Young. You make good points. Comes on the show because he was a bit of a loser. What? Oh, you son of a bitch! Oh, there's 3. 3 Cyclops. I guess Mr.
Yes, Mr. Elg is like every other man with his own pile of secrets.
What?
Except he's dead, so he doesn't have secrets.
All right, well, let's see if we can even do this. If we can't, let's
You
see if we
can't.
I
So
can't.
don't even try.
I'm gonna try.
Fuck. Maybe you can then.
Take
You
this.
broke the code. Just hack her.
Glenn's troubles. So, how about you tell me what kind of trouble Mr. Elg was in?
I'm sorry, but we don't have to deal with troubleshooting here. Perhaps you'd like to speak with someone in customer service.
Dude, look, her arm is perfectly over one of the chain links.
Awesome.
What's she talking about? I guess I better just take a shot and see where it goes. Where it gets me. Miss Basil, let me ask you something. Does Mr. Elg's trouble have something to do with this?
Bagatama.
Mark Tom! Something to do with this. Probably like the lottery tickets. Take that!
What is that?
Never seen that before on the floor.
A bunch of horse racing tickets. All losing.
God, she's like you. She must have passed
So
over
many
everything in
tickets,
the
you
entire
can get
room.
$1 at the recycling center. You good people are very, very bad. Cashing on other people's misfortunes is immoral.
Is that a whiff of hypocrisy I saw?
Hypocrisy?
Hypocrisy?
Hippopotamus?
Yeah.
What is the relevance of these tickets?
The victim, Mr. Glen Elg. He had a gambling habit, didn't he?
I don't think that's a logical conclusion based on the facts. Everyone goes to go from the races from time to time.
Yeah. Not everyone buys this many tickets.
Anyway, I don't believe this proves anything on its own.
You're right, but I'm not through yet. Mr. Elg's gambling wasn't restricted to horse races, was it? And I know exactly what I need to say. Where is this? The big society. Take that! The lottery, horse racing. He bought a lot of tickets and lost a lot of times. That's gotta have hurt his wallet pretty bad, don't you think? Maybe bad enough to be the cause of some pretty serious trouble, perhaps?
Hey, look, it's your only other sprite.
No.
You are right. Glenn did have a gambling habit. She is like looking straight at you while sweating, and in this.
Yeah.
Those are her sprites.
Exactly.
You good people must not follow this example. Do you understand?
Trust me. Even if I wanted to, I don't exactly have the money to buy any. Wait, that's a dig on me.
But if you win, there's no problem, is there? And Glenn had a winning ticket, didn't he? For $500,000.
Yeah, but...
It's hard to imagine how we could have been in trouble then.
Yeah, and the ticket
isn't
was
it?
$500,000. That's exactly how much Jean-Pierre Polnareff owed them.
Jean
It's
Armstrong.
true that Mr. Elg won $500,000 in the end. That was his first stroke of good luck. He was in deep trouble before that.
Deep trouble? What do you mean?
Mr. Elg's real problem was with someone or something more terrifying and ferocious. Probably the loan shark people. but
Probably the Tres Bien matches.
Yeah, but
Tres Bien.
I don't think that I have anything that necessarily matches Glenn Elg with Tenderlender yet.
Oh, really? Oh, really? You don't?
Really, really.
Are you sure you don't have anything like that?
Something... Oh, right. The MC Bomber, but is that
No, that's not what we mean.
what you mean?
It's a very... Oh my god.
Someone
can
or
you-
something more terrifying and ferocious.
Can you believe that, the...
Oh yeah, he
that,
did this, didn't he? I forgot about that. Take that! Mr. Elg met with someone on the day he was killed. I already completely forgot about that piece of evidence. Like, completely. He even made a note on this calendar about the meeting. Meet with the tiger.
What is the relevance of that? Are you trying to suggest that Glenn is meeting to discuss his debt?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
But I have never heard anything about this tiger before. Maybe he's not even human. Maybe he really is a tiger.
I'm no programmer. Does she really expect me to buy such messed up logic? In that case, I think it's time to introduce you to the tiger. Oh, fuck, I wonder what I give. Take that! Hey, Wolfen, make sure you raid Twitch after when stream's over. Why would I do that? Furio Tigre, aka the Tiger, is the boss of a loan office called Tenderlender. This is who Mr. Elg met with on the day of his murder. And the only thing a loan shark would talk with him about would be his debt.
No!
Break! You got one more psych lock, bitch. Let's
It
see
is
who
true
can
that
take
Glenn
that
had a
out.
bit of racked up debt from his gambling habit. About $100,000, I think.
$100,000. Ouch.
But I heard that he won the lottery, so he should have been in the clear.
Shame Maggie couldn't get a bit of that good luck. Okay. So the guy got lucky and won the lottery. What if he hadn't won? What was his plan then?
Well, this isn't easy to say, but said he would use his talents to repay the money.
His talents.
I suspect he was talking about programming.
What programming is worth $100,000?
That's a stupid fucking question,
It is.
Phoenix.
It really is.
Like, especially today. Perhaps you good people should leave so I can get back to work on, for some things,
He
$100,000.
invented the Google.
I'm so close to cracking her. The programming in question, was it by any chance this? Furio Tigre?
Furio Tigre.
I don't think I have a program. I have his sample disc. I mean, well, I guess it could be that. But I thought that was a music.
Don't present that. You're not gonna get anywhere.
Why not?
I thought that was a music.
I thought that was a music. Okay, I don't think
This
that
is as
I...
far as you. This is as far as you can go right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
can't
think
finish
so.
it.
But by the fact that he was saying the program in question, I kind of figured that we didn't have anything yet. Alright,
Like-
bitch, I'll come back for you later.
Like,
to
even
kill
if the
you.
sample disc was what you were supposed to present there,
Yeah.
But you don't have the information yet.
you don't know anything about the sample disc yet.
So if I
You
said
would have
that,
no basis to make that claim on.
if I had said
Yeah.
it, would it have let me advance or would it not have?
No, it would not have let you advance.
Okay. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I shouldn't.
That was as far as you can go.
Before I try again. All right, bye, stupid bitch. I hate you. Yeah, you keep sweating. I hate you. I'll make you wish you were never born.
Permanently sweating.
Next
Next
time.
time.
I'll make you wish
She's
you were never
sweating
born.
for a whole week. All your fault.
I'm gonna save right here. You better,
I mean, that's the sprite you see the least
you better keep sweating.
for her, so...
You better keep sweating. Alright, she's just gonna be doing
God,
that for
sweat for me.
What?
Dude, what
Sorry.
the fuck did you just...
Sorry.
So, that was a good.
It's okay, I've said far worse things today.
You're right.
This case is interesting, to say the least. You know?
Ha, Toad has to come back to this case.
I mean, I believe he had to come back to this case regardless. That was never a thing that was in question.
Well, yeah.
Unless we did more last time. I guess theoretically we could have finished this time.
I feel
But
like,
the last stream would have been like another hour and a half.
What are you
longer.
feeling?
I feel like there's not too much to say about this case, as of now, that I haven't already said.
Yeah.
What have you said?
I don't know, like, whatever I said at the end of the last stream, how it's like Maggie Bird is the murderer and the guy, and I don't know, and Armstrong's pretty hot.
Okay, that was a very weird summation.
That was what I said last time.
You could say that about any case.
Yeah, nothing's really changed now.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing's, like, really changed. We have a couple small pieces of evidence here or there, but there's no point in me going over every little piece of evidence that we collected.
Now it's just creepy girl and
Yeah,
Tiger.
and we know her
but-
now, and we're like...
Well, yeah, we learned the name of two characters and met one new character. I guess we knew them before.
Right. We're putting the pieces together, but nothing super definitive yet. Next time we'll finally figure out who really killed Glenn-El, and
And that may or may not be next week, probably
feels
not.
pretty obvious. Yeah, Scott's birthday is next Friday, so we'll see.
Yeah.
It'd be perfect finishing this amazing
On your birthday!
on your birthday.
Oh,
Happy
man.
birthday!
That's so exciting.
It is.
The prospects of which I can't even imagine.
So we may or may not be back next week, but next time on Ace Attorney, we'll play video games.
Oh my god, I like video games.
Two.
Next time I might not be here unless Toad is dead again.
You know, it is very likely that Toad will be dead.
Toad
The fact
needs
that
to be here for the next one. It's the most important stream of the game.
he's gonna want to
Oh,
be
yeah,
here
you're
for the
right.
one after that, but I feel like he might not care at all about this
I
next
doubt
one.
he'll care based on how he's talked about this.
This is probably the one you cared the least about.
Yeah,
The
for sure.
specific part of this case.
But it's all the way that it go. Will we save Maggie Bird or will she die? Will Maggie Bird ever get Gumshoe's weenies? And will
I mean, I think you probably could just go back into game and do that now.
I can't.
Give her the weenies?
I
No,
cannot
come on.
give her the
Because I'm pretty sure at this point she's back in the detention center.
Probably, yeah. But
You gotta leave people in suspense. You can't
I
just
think
go in
once-
there and give her
Will
the.
Maggie Bird get Gumshoe's weenies?
Like once you finish up with in blue screen and in the Tenderlander area, then you can I think go.
Well, you're gonna have to wait for your weenies, Scott. So.
Yeah, Maggie, Scott, both of you, wait for your weenies. Anything else, really?
Nope.
Alright, thank you,
This
Eugh,
case is fun,
and Scott.
I guess.
Thank you, Burb and Narwhal, and everyone else who's here. There's a Discord that you can join if you want to, and that's down there. Ace Attorney next time. I don't really know anything else. Never forget Armstrong. Goodbye.
Never forget Armstrong.